Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
That's what she ate. It was on the.
I want to go to a spot that got them sushi boats, where it's like a
Where you
whole
get
bunch
it right off the thing, off the buffet. Or you
no,
talking
that's the
about-
revolving. They got one of those off 360 and Broad Street. It's like revolving sushi where you sit down and like
Yeah, and you just pick it off the
pick
thing.
it off
Yeah.
the thing. But like you go, it's like a place. It's like a wooden boat, and it's just like different types of sushi just like placed on there, and everybody could like
Grab,
eat out
yeah.
there.
It's like the one with the women or men with the sushi. They put on them and shit.
Yeah.
Get it off the fucking people.
Well, I ain't never been a sushi nigga myself, so I can't really relate. But
You know they got sushi with like cooked meat too, right?
I mean, they just sound like a
Like-
fish fry.
Like shrimp, the shrimp one, and
The tempura shrimp.
yeah.
I mean, if you gonna get cooked sushi, why not just get something else?
Because then it wouldn't be sushi.
I mean, I don't.
Got me catfish fillet.
Right, like, I don't have to have sushi though. That's my point. Like, it's not that imperative. For sure. Where we at with it, man? Is you recording?
He been recording when you said you ready.
Hey, man, I just asked the question. I'm trying to get a try this here.
I don't need all that. That's enough. That's enough.
I'm gonna do it so I can see. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do this 3 of me.
How'd you acquire this purchase?
One of my friends brought it to me.
Nice.
Aruba. So apparently you can't get this in the States. Like,
Right.
Like you can get a Neho,
But not
1800,
that time.
but not that particular setup or whatever. But it's probably gonna taste different. Type shit.
Right.
Asian French barrels.
Yep. God damn, what they did to this motherfucker? Shit. God damn. I think they must have fixed that little thing there. Because these used to leak. One of the things I hate about these hoes, I think they fixed it.
Three Amigos coming up. I seen them niggas at like baseball
Oh,
stadiums
shit.
and shit.
Well, like they fixed it. Somebody must have told them. Like if the bottle used to leak.
They just been watching the podcast. That's all.
Yeah. But yeah, no. What was I saying? Yeah, that's some 1800 Anejo. Wanted to see where y'all rate that compared to like the Migos and shit like that.
That's pretty good.
Got a nice little sweet smell to it.
No burn.
No. It's a little bit more like woodier than.
No burn. Kind of like an oak flavor to it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And it's not as sweet as the other.
Anejos. Yeah. It's a little bit more. It tastes like a flat Coke kind of to me. You know, like if you left your pop out and you drunk like a flat Coke, that's what kind of tastes.
I can see that. Been fermenting in the
Yeah.
trunk for a while.
Yeah. Some shit like that. But what would you rate it compared to like the other ones?
8.5
Yeah, I give it about an 8.
out of
Yeah,
10.
no, I thought it was pretty good too. I was like, I can't tell if that's because of where it came from versus 'Cause you know
I would
in
say
them
it
other places-
is.
Yeah,
I
you
would
know,
say
in
it
other
is because
places-
there's so many things that are banned from other countries
Yeah.
that we eat that we think is X, Y, and Z of the
Yeah.
greatest, and then you find out over there they
Yeah.
have better quality of things
Yeah,
that they
Yeah.
feel that is not beneficial here, but it's
Right.
actually just better.
right. You know, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, damn, that shit tastes.
It's like the
pretty
white
damn-
Hennessy,
Yeah,
with
pretty
the
damn-
one he
yeah,
brought.
like,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You can only get that in Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah.
Brown sugar bourbon
Yeah.
is black owned.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
That's okay. Because I've seen
Okay,
that
this is
somewhere.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, we done
okay,
had it
so
on here a couple times.
we been getting, they need to work on their packaging. This doesn't look.
Appealing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it doesn't. It looks like if this was a movie prop drink.
Oh, the BSB type.
You know what I
fat
mean? Like
label
it'd be like,
that.
oh yeah, like if this was a movie liquor and
Or
it
like somebody
yeah,
that's not like
like
one of the
yeah,
ultimate entertainers. Is
yeah, right.
Terramina too. Like
Right.
they bottle could use a little
Right, a little update like this right here look like this is like a cartoon liquor. Like this is like some shit you will see on Black Dynamite.
I got
You see what I'm saying? Like BSB and it stands
Some
for
shit in the
like
background. or
Moe's
something.
Tavern.
right. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like
Mm-hmm.
Black Soul Beer or some shit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
type shit. What's this here?
BSB lemonade.
BSB what?
Lemonade. Got
What
the
was it?
recipe off their website. Just BSB and lemonade.
One part. Half and half.
A shot and then 6 ounces of
Oh,
lemonade.
okay. What kind of lemonade is that?
I got that one because I ain't really trust the Minute Maid. That was the only option. They got 2 options at Total
Yeah, I
Wine.
just heard something about Minute Maid.
A lot of things with Minute Maid and Simply Orange and all
Simply
them.
Orange,
They
something,
hit
yeah,
with
that's-
lawsuits with
Yeah,
the
they got
cancer
sued
shit.
and shit. Yeah.
Same thing with the.
Boy,
the,
we
the
over
rock.
here, boy.
And this one is 80% of the vitamin C for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
we over here just
this brand, it be like 100% juice and shit.
Yeah. Well, why does it say 15% juice on? it?
Well, the other ones, because normally I bring this.
Oh,
type,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
I got you, I
cranberry
got you.
juice and the.
Yeah, no, we over here dying to live, nigga. And living to die, word to Tupac, like.
Hell yeah, I mean, shit, niggas already be like cloning like.
Yeah,
animals
that's
and
what I'm
shit
saying. Like,
for-
we over here, boy, getting the worst of the worst, boy.
Is that a part of the GMO shit?
What?
Like cloned meat, like the
I
genetically
mean, that
modified?
anything would I would
Genetic-
consider.
genetically-
Yeah, you fucking would be considered modified, genetically modified. You know what I'm saying?
modified,
They be-
organisms.
Cloning vegetables and shit.
Mm.
If you didn't know what GMO stands for, that stands for genetically modified organisms.
That's like, I remember in the 90s when they were talking about Dolly the sheep, they were talking about cloning and shit.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, humans are next, blah, blah, blah. And then they was like, it's against the law. But then I saw some shit not too long ago where you can clone like a person for like $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when it comes to like with babies, the Creator Baby, have you seen those shits?
No.
Where you can like go in and be like, I want my baby to have blue eyes. I want it to have
Oh, yeah, I
this.
have
want
heard
it
of
to have
that.
that. You know what I'm saying? And that all stems from the beginning of trying to get the shit in place. You know what I'm saying? The embryos and all that shit. Or the shit what they do with the seeds for the farmers. They provide all the seeds for the farmers and they come in with the contracts and they'll be like, okay, well, if since we're providing you all these seeds, you can't use these other seeds. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught, it's either fucking jail time or a fine or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know over here, a lot of shit that we be accustomed to in the them other countries and shit, they be like confused. Like you don't buy like something simple, like you don't buy like fruit in a box. You go buy the fruit and they cut it up and put it in a box. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have like containers with the strip on it. You just get you a bucket, take a pineapple over there, put that bitch in the machine, that whole it'll cube it, it'll dice it, it'll slice it, like however you want that bitch, we'll bring it to you. But it's like all fresh, like all, and a lot of those places don't have like, you know, so that's why like people like, oh, Mexican food is so fattening and this, that, and the third. They be like, nah, there are other places. Like when you talking about like Chinese food in China,
Their 7-Eleven food is fucking
right? You know what I'm
like,
saying? Chinese food in China,
100 times better than
Right.
fucking, you know.
right? That's what I'm saying.
You can imagine at a restaurant here
in
sometimes.
China?
Yeah, I heard about the McDonald's and shit in other countries and shit. And
Yeah, like the McDonald's and shit, like they don't even, you can't even do a lot of that other
They
shit.
cater to the culture.
You know what they
to
call
they
it?
have.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
What is it, man? A Royale.
A Royale with cheese. Man, they call it Big Mac.
Well, they call it like the little Big Mac. But, you know. Saw that movie so many damn times.
But no, like that shit, yeah. And in China, Chinese food, niggas live 100 years off that shit. You come to America, Chinese food, eat that shit for a month.
You go to a McDonald's in India and they have
Doctor
no,
gonna tell
no
you,
hamburger. It's all chicken. Every single thing on the thing is fucking chicken.
Where?
In India, because you know they
don't
worship
eat beef.
cows. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not one beef thing on the item. It's all chicken.
Yeah.
Completely chicken.
Well, that makes sense in that.
Well,
sense.
yeah. But I'm just saying that people don't even think like what,
Right.
like that's
Right.
ew. You know.
Well, I honestly wouldn't want a quarter pounder with cheese, all chicken, but I'm
Maybe a quarter pound of chicken. Ew. That's like
right.
chicken.
A quarter
You
pounder with
get,
cheese.
like
I don't
two
want.
breasts on the fucking-
Right.
Like a double down.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want a quarter pounder with cheese, all chicken. So I'm gonna pass on that. Appreciate it though, but yeah, I need to start like getting more like specific with the cuisine, just to get familiar. Not like that shit they be doing, you know. Not like no Mr. Woks shit, but like some real deal, deep in the heart of Chinatown type shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, they got them all over too.
Yeah, like
They-
yeah,
they
you know
just-
what I
They
mean.
about to pass something or make it like legit Koreatown.
Yeah,
Not too far in Dallas. Not too far from here.
yeah, that's what
off
I'm
of,
saying.
Royal. Yeah, off of Royal.
Some shit where you can go buy a salamander sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what I, you know what I'm saying?
I've never
Some
seen-
shit where you can go
seen
buy
salamander.
a salamander sandwich. You feel me?
Catch me pimping and
Right.
running in salamanders.
Shout out to Young Dro. You feel me? Yeah, I want a salamander sandwich though. You
I'm
know
good.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me know where I could go find me a good old. You know what I mean? A newt. A newt.
You going to a brewery? You going to a witch's brewery?
That's what I'm saying. I want
I
a.
am Newt.
Right, I want a newt. You know what I'm saying? Give me like a newt burger. You feel me? I'm going there where they serving a cow tongue exclusively.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
That's everywhere now over here.
them tacos, boy, the lingua boys.
Cow
whoo.
tongue tacos?
You wouldn't even know. That's how I found out.
That's how I found, bro.
I
so
didn't even know.
when I worked at RSR, it was a dude. He was like, "Hey man, we finna go get some tacos. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on lunch yet. I'll grab your shit. What you want?" And I was
Right.
like, "Man, just give me anything." So this nigga got me like one of each taco. So
Right.
it's like 5 or 6 of them hoes. And that nigga just sitting there like watching me eat them hoes till I got to the lingua taco, and this nigga just bust out laughing. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is funny? He was like, nigga, that's cow tongue. And I was like, so, nigga, this shit fired in the bitch.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the
Yeah.
best ones.
Yeah. Tender than a bitch. That
Now,
bitch-
if you
yeah.
watch how it's made, like,
You ain't gonna want
you probably not gonna want it. But,
you ain't gonna want that.
like, as far as, like, beef goes, that's probably one of the better.
You see them shits in the stores. Them bitches be having the hairs on the tongue and shit. Fucking, you gotta rip the fucking membrane
Especially if you
off
go to, like,
outside
Fiesta
and-
and shit. Like,
Yeah,
they be
yeah.
having
You
them
can
hoes
get the
in there.
whole fucking head. They be having the head sometimes. Yeah.
I never seen the cow head, but I be seeing, like, the pig ones and shit.
Mm-hmm. I have all types of shit. Or them local stores, You know what I'm saying? Like a mom and pop shop. You know what I'm saying? That they have the meat markets and shit.
The cheeks is the beef cheek.
Yeah.
That's pretty fire too. I fuck with that.
The beef cheeks. Why the fuck would you? Why would you want cow ass?
No, like it's like
The
cheeks. The
I know I'm
jaws.
being funny.
Oh.
Job.
That didn't help either.
Oh, freaky ass nigga. What's up though, bro? What we doing? I'm trying to think what the fuck I had on the agenda. 'Cause we definitely didn't ask. What did you have on the agenda?
Shit, man. Since I bought the BSB, I wanted to see what y'all thought about this Jamie Foxx shit, man, with like all the mixed reports and shit. It's like
Well, you know, they saying,
Tuesday or Wednesday, they was like the family is preparing for the worst. And then yesterday they was like he been out the hospital for weeks and he been playing pickleball. He was playing pickleball and shit.
Right.
Like ain't nobody snapped a picture of this nigga. Ain't
Nope.
nobody got no videos of this nigga. Like
yeah, this shit kind of getting spooky, bro.
this is the weirdest shit that I done ever seen. Like
It's kind
out
of getting
of
spooky, bro, because like nobody ain't like. If it was like all that good, you would have thought by now with all the shit that's going on, he would have just recorded a video and just been like, "Hey, how y'all doing? I just wanted to record a video, let y'all know I'm doing good, I'm fine. You know, thank you for all the support. Just want to clear up any room because you got like major networks that's running. Hey, something seriously wrong with this motherfucker, and then they saying that somebody else come back and be like, "Hey, his family saying he all good. Don't worry about him." And it's like, bro, is this nigga dead? Is this nigga dead? And they trying to like figure out
How are they gonna put the suit
Yeah,
on to somebody else,
yeah,
or
or
bring
like-
out this clone, or whatever the fuck they're gonna do?
or is they
yeah,
trying to?
I mean, since we was talking about cloning, and
I'm
shit,
just
like-
saying. I'm just saying.
the cloning shit, you niggas is insane. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, I'm gonna take the bait. What exactly would a Jamie Foxx clone do that would be beneficial? Who is they that's putting out the clone? And exactly what is Jamie Foxx clone gonna do that's gonna reestablish New World Order? Explain that to
No, I
me.
understand.
For all you clone
I'm just saying,
niggas.
from just a business trying to
Yeah.
fucking keep money, making money off of somebody. I mean,
No, I hear you.
that's
though.
all I'm
Let's get a
thinking
couple
about
of these
it.
sales
Yeah,
and let's-
I'm
No,
not
I hear
saying
you.
he's gonna live forever. I'm not saying all that. I'm just
No,
saying, like,
I hear you, but I'm
why
saying,
is it going
what
like
exactly?
this?
I just want, because like I'm tired of you clone niggas. What exactly is a Gucci Mane clone doing for the world? Like what,
Absolutely nothing.
right? Like what exactly? When a nigga went through the process of motherfucking creating a whole new person and cloning this person for what exact purpose? Now that would make sense if these niggas was fucking Nancy Pelosi or some shit. I might fucking be interested because then we can talk about
Yeah.
policies and nigga. What exactly is a Jamie Foxx clone gonna achieve? You got a nigga that can make a new
Just like a lot of
Django.
entertainers. A lot of entertainers don't solve shit. They just do what
Yeah,
they do.
they
you
just-
know what I'm saying? That's just
So
their
what is a
role.
Come out here
clone?
and do
So
it.
who's
You
gonna
make money,
like?
do
Do you
shows, keep people
understand?
entertained.
Do y'all
That's-
understand the
that's about
process
it.
of making
That's all
a
I
clone?
got.
The process,
Because
in short,
it
now,
just controls people.
I'm not completely well versed on it, but the process, in short, is they need a person's DNA that they then graft stem cells on, and then replace and or grow based on that, and then they duplicate that. And I'm assuming
I don't
in
know if
the
he can do
mass-
it fast enough for him to just pop out next week. Like, because
Right.
from what I seen, his daughter was like, "We got a big announcement coming out next week."
Well,
and I
I'm
don't
just
think you
saying,
can clone a nigga
the
that
plug and
fast
play
to-
of it. I'm saying, okay, once you get done doing that, you the found the niggas that's got the technology and they got the research and they got the power to do it, and they gonna make something different. You know, boom, where they expect the gadget, boom, now they do it. Bow. What you got? Besides a nigga that can make Django too.
Man, if they make a Django too, I'm done, bro.
What do you got besides a nigga that can make a Django too?
more money off of people.
What?
That's the only thing.
You know, it's no real
Control.
benefit. Like, what do y'all think before y'all talk? Like, oh, they cloning that nigga for what?
Just saying.
I hear you, bro. For what,
I'm
though?
just saying.
Answer the question. I want to know the answer. I'm not saying you wrong. I just want to
I'm
know
not saying I'm
for
right.
what,
Oh, I'm
Chef
just
Chad.
saying there's-
He's one of the
no,
most
I didn't-
visible, like,
I'm just saying there's
entertainers,
options
though.
of different things
You know
that
what
are
I'm saying?
going on.
Don't
And
get
those
me
are
wrong.
Some of the things that you know.
Don't get me
saying.
wrong.
he got the Netflix deal.
Don't get me
that
wrong.
nigga in a lot
The
of
nigga
commercials.
got
He
some
got
great-
his own shows
The
and
nigga
shit.
got some great movies, you know, Law Abiding Citizen, top of the top, right? Boom, cool. The nigga makes some outstanding glasses. What the fuck would I do with a Jamie Foxx clone?
There's a lot of things that you wouldn't do. A lot of people. A lot of things that.
Listen, I'm not cloning niggas and I can't do no world domination and shit. It's a group of niggas that's got a research lab that's cloning niggas for what?
Have no
So he
idea.
can sell more Anaconda malt liquor?
Have no idea. They got a movie about something like that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't got no goddamn movie about no goddamn people being cloned for nothing.
Yeah, they do. It's called The Island.
Yeah.
The celebrities clone themselves, and then when they have like situations like they need a new heart, a new liver, they just get it from their clone.
I'm aware of
I'm
that.
saying that's
right.
just a movie.
So that's the answer, right, Bo? Well, that wouldn't be a clone. That's called stem cell storage. They got an actual name for that. They bank and store stem cells.
That's all it was.
They bank.
You're trying to base
people-
it off of facts of stuff.
The
and I'm
new
just telling you
celebrities
it's just a
or
movie.
people with money, what they've been doing is they've been taking their young stem cells for older times. So when they're like 24, 25, they take their stem cells and they store them in a bank. And when they get older, in their 50s and 60s, and they need different parts and or organs, they now have the stem cells and the ability to be able to grow said items. So instead of you needing a kidney transplant, you could just grow a new kidney. Instead of you needing a liver transplant, you could just grow a new liver, and it's gonna accept it because it's your actual DNA as opposed to somebody else putting something in your body that you then gotta take medication for. We know that. I'm asking you niggas, what the fuck is a Jamie Foxx clone gonna do besides being woo?
I mean, shit.
No idea. None.
Man, if we're
Just
gonna be
saying.
realistic, like shit, it's not like they don't push agendas and shit through like movies and music, so we can get this nigga to do some shit that nigga wouldn't do. Not saying that nigga was cloned, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's so many different alleys that you can go to. I mean, you can't rule out everything. You know what I'm saying? Just an open ear, open eye to certain things. Just because we're not familiar with some of the technology that we're not familiar with, I mean, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You know, I mean, so does that just rule out anything else that could be possible? Not saying that it's holding true and like, you know, like this is what it is. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that go on now that are like coming out where it's just like, well,
No, I hear you,
you
bro.
can't, like 10 years ago, if you would have said some of this shit, people look at you like you're fucking crazy. 10 years now, it's like, well,
No,
damn,
brother,
this
brother,
is like,
brother.
whoa.
No.
especially recently, because
You're
some of these
like,
conspiracy theories
I'm not
been
even
kind
trying to, like,
Listen,
nobody's not trying to push that.
listen.
It's just like that open mind of like, okay, well, like I said, this could be unfathomable before, and now it's just like, well, shit. Like, this is real life
Listen,
now. So now it's like, well,
listen. I
Yeah, just
hear
like you were
niggas.
saying earlier, if 96 you can clone a lamb or a sheep or whatever it was, then
Solid.
I'm not saying that clones ain't possible. I'm asking you niggas, why?
I have
All
no-
you
I have-
clone
I have
niggas.
no answer to that.
Can you niggas explain to me what was the purpose of cloning Gucci Mane in jail? Like, for the niggas that had the technology and they did the
So-
research.
So
They went to jail, they killed Gucci Mane, and they cloned him so he could marry Keisha K. Orr?
niggas love Gucci.
follow, fucking
Gucci
Gucci
Mane.
Inspire. I mean, it's a control thing.
Is y'all dead ass?
It's a control thing.
Are y'all dead ass?
Entertainers are majority about
Are
control.
y'all dead ass?
Think
Yeah.
about when you go to a
Especially
concert.
rap.
Think about what you do. They do things. We've all been victim of it, right? You see
No, we
something and it
haven't.
was like,
Who the
ooh,
fuck
I want
is
to be
we?
like that, or I want to
Who
wear
the
that
fuck-
because that looks
who
cool.
the
You know what
fuck
I'm saying?
is we all?
Everybody.
No, I
Everybody
have
falls
not
victim.
been victim to it. What the fuck is a
What?
Gucci Mane clone doing for the populace? You niggas ain't thinking, man. Like, y'all be on some Dr. Evil shit, but why? Now, cloning Vladimir Putin makes all the sense in the world. I get it. Cloning Kim Jong-un. or Kim Jong Il. Yes. Now we getting somewhere. What the fuck is a Jamie Foxx clone doing for the populace? Jamie Foxx wasn't even that relevant.
What?
Still an entertainer.
This nigga come out
He's
with a
still-
movie
there's-
every year. This
there's
nigga got
people that follow
commercials. This
him
nigga.
and
What's the
are
last year Jamie
inspired.
Foxx made a movie?
I don't follow him.
Look it up.
So I have
Project
no
Power?
idea.
Look it up.
Was that Project Power?
Look it up. Look up the major box office last time Jamie Foxx
This
made a
nigga
movie.
got a Netflix deal. He was working on a
Who
Netflix
gives
movie.
a fuck about a Netflix deal? What's the last movie Jamie Foxx made?
So Dave Chappelle having a Netflix deal. Who the fuck gives a fuck about a Netflix?
Amy Schumer got a Netflix deal.
Yeah, but they not all the same.
Oh, okay. Now it don't count.
Bro, you don't think Jamie Foxx and Dave Chappelle are bigger than Amy Schumer, nigga?
Right. But the bitch still got 30 million. Again, what the fuck
This
is a
nigga
Netflix
Jamie Foxx
deal?
is on TV every day. This nigga got fucking betting commercials. This nigga got his own show on Fox, nigga.
right.
Like,
And the nigga make glasses. So they was cloning him because they want to control your eyeballs. Right? Is that what we getting at? I don't think that will work. Is that what we getting at? What the fuck is a clone?
I'm not
You
saying
niggas,
he was cloned. I'm
You
just saying
niggas
that's
is insane.
something that was put out there,
you
bro.
niggas is insane. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You niggas is insane.
Thank you.
This ain't no SCP
Thank you.
shit, right? This ain't no motherfucking. We not talking about motherfucking the director of the fucking Area 51. You niggas think? Do you think Jamie Foxx, the motherfucking nephew at the King's Towers, was fucking cloned?
I said it's a possibility
For what?
to make money. To make money.
Jamie Foxx
Keep
make that
people in
much money.
control. Well, I'm just saying.
Jamie Foxx
don't
makes
know
so
what
much
all
money
goes on.
that we need to
So,
clone him.
Like I said, it's a possibility.
Now let me ask
I
you a
don't rule
question.
that out.
I fuck with that. So why they
Okay.
didn't clone Michael Jackson?
But shit, for all you know, he could have been done something.
So why they didn't clone Michael Jackson?
When he had his Pepsi commercial,
Right.
and he was burnt up,
Right.
he had third-degree
right.
burn,
And then he got boom.
And then,
then they popped him out. And then boom. Okay.
And then Michael,
then
he's all
then the
type
King
shit
of
with
Pop,
Michael. It's
the
just
King
like,
of
damn.
Pop died at 50. Why they didn't clone him? You think Jamie Foxx bigger than Michael Jackson? You think he more impactful than Michael Jackson?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Why they didn't clone Prince? Why they didn't clone Tupac?
They wanted to take them niggas
Why
out.
did they clone Biggie?
It doesn't.
No, we talking about the most instrumental niggas in history. Why they didn't clone them niggas, but they clone fucking Gucci Mane?
I have no
Michael
idea.
Jackson and Prince.
What the
idea.
fuck
I
is
have
wrong
no
with you niggas?
Michael Jackson and Prince
lot.
wouldn't have been cloned because them niggas was going against the grain.
Okay,
So that's not even
right. So that
a
makes
good
more
comparison.
sense why you would clone them. The biggest, most instrumental people in the motherfucking world can be cloned, and now they gonna do my bidding. Who the fuck is Jamie Foxx to Michael Jackson? Yeah. I just want you niggas to hear how you sound.
I was just saying that that's what people was
Why
throwing
didn't they
out.
clone Kobe?
I said that's what niggas was throwing out there, bro. Because that nigga was going against the grain.
David Bowie, huh? We gonna just start naming niggas, huh? Fucking John Lennon, Paul McCartney, nigga. Why they ain't clone none of these niggas?
Nigga, I don't know. I just said that's what niggas was
Desmond
throwing out
Tutu.
there, bro. I didn't say this nigga was a clone.
Why they ain't clone Desmond Tutu?
I don't have an answer
The
for you,
previous
nigga.
Dalai Lama. Why they didn't clone the previous Dalai Lama? What the fuck is wrong
I don't
with
have
you
an
niggas?
argument for this shit because I said that's just what niggas was throwing out there, bro.
I know, and I'm asking on purpose. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Huh? The Dunn Magic One. Why they ain't clone him? What the world? How would the world not be better with two Snoop Dogs? Huh? We just cloning niggas, right? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
I have no ideas. None. But, you know, I always think it's a possibility.
John McCain, they could
I always think
have
it's a possibility.
they could have duplicated John McCain and they
Just
didn't.
saying. I don't rule out much when it comes to certain
Why they
things
let Bernie
because
Mac go?
You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Huh?
There's
Why
a
they
lot of shit that
why they
you know,
didn't
you get
clone?
told that you think is completely true.
Why? So
and
you
it
think they
turns out
got
to be a lot of lies.
So you think they got a
You know what
Morgan?
I'm
You
saying?
think they
I'm
got a
saying,
Morgan
there's a lot of
Freeman?
possibilities.
You think they got a Morgan Freeman on standby?
We were told a lot of things growing up that that X and Y was supposed to happen,
Listen,
but it didn't. You
listen.
know what I'm saying? So that's just a little sample of
I
what
hear
we
you.
were told to grow up to believe,
So,
but it's not true.
Here's the
So
thing.
again, you have some of these people that are basing their livelihood around this one
Right.
idea because they can't unlearn some of the things that they believe. Their role models, their entertainers, their gods, right? To believe a certain thing. Because they've invested so much sometimes.
Why they didn't clone?
They just don't want to hear.
Why they didn't reclone
So,
Michael Dufresne?
just saying, you just gotta be open.
Why they didn't?
That's all it is.
Why they didn't clone Andy
It doesn't
Dufresne?
have to be all the way fact.
Why
Because
they
not
didn't clone
everything
Andy
is set
Dufresne?
in stone.
Michael
So
McLeod
sometimes
Duncan
you have to be a little open
Andy
to the
Dufresne,
situation.
was that the nigga from,
You know what I'm
from
saying?
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Why Michael McLeod Duncan?
That nigga
Why
wasn't
they
even a
didn't-
real person.
Why they didn't clone? Why did they clone Michael McLeod Duncan? We didn't need a Talladega Nights 4? Huh?
Oh, it's in the making.
Huh?
It is.
Huh? Huh?
They coming out with another
Why-
Talladega Nights.
Why don't they have?
Bullshit like
Why don't they have another motherfucking a goddamn Will Ferrell on standby? What's going on? Huh?
No idea.
The niggas that was in Brokeback Mountain, we didn't need them again. I'm just saying, y'all want to pick out just random niggas, random ass niggas to be clones. Okay, boom. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Big L.
Okay.
Why they didn't clone Big L?
So then you have other
Huh?
people out there saying that like transferring consciousness, right?
Okay.
So you can transfer consciousness into certain things.
And why so?
No, I'm just saying. Here's another example of what people have said and that they have just put out in
David
movies,
Rockefeller.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
That's all I'm saying. People say that and they believe that.
Why they didn't
you know
clone
what
the
I'm saying?
Queen?
So again,
The Queen of
no
England. Why
answer.
they didn't clone that bitch?
Old too.
They could have replicated Princess Diana by now. What is wrong with you niggas?
Again, Princess Diana was against.
Okay, right. So, boom, you can get the
and
four.
and all that has been proven when you go.
Why?
Look at that. None of that matches up.
Why are they picking out the most non-influential people to clone? That's all I'm asking. What's the sense? What's the logic behind it? What's the process? What's the plan? Jamie Foxx does nothing. Not negative. I'm not talking about him like that.
I was just thinking.
I'm wishing
he was
him
talking about
all
Gucci
the best.
Mane, but damn near
Right.
every fucking podcast is over. What is on?
Uh-huh.
What is usually being played here?
Oh, it's all Gucci Mane and Keisha K.O.
And knows word for word.
Right. We know
I'm
that.
just saying.
We know that.
I'm just saying.
What the
when you
fuck does that
say
have to do with being a clown?
influence, And I'm thinking like,
Listen, I'm a
That nigga
ghost.
artist always in the news.
Nigga, Lil Wop is not
just
doing
had a
nothing for the
wedding
culture.
of fucking $1 million or gave his wife this. And
Right.
Like, and everybody's like, ooh.
Lil
and
Wop
now
is not doing
everybody's
nothing.
talking
One of his
about,
artists
like,
that he dropped a
Lil
little
Wop is
while
not doing
ago,
nothing
that
for the
nigga had a
culture.
yellow wig on, listening to some Ice Spice a couple
Lil
days
Wop
ago.
is not doing nothing for the culture. The nigga in the kitty suit is not doing nothing for the culture.
Shit, nigga. I'm pretty sure
Listen,
he helping
just
some
'cause
niggas
it's
come
all-
out the closet, nigga.
Just because it's all Gucci Mane and Keisha K.O. doesn't mean, listen,
I'm just saying, you asked for an example, and
I'm
that
a
was
gold
one.
mouth dog.
Did
Definition
he
of
like
the
a
South.
hoe?
That's like fucking.
It ain't no quarter, ain't no halves, just some hoes in his house. And my price gonna make your eyes pop out? Listen, I get it. But what the fuck does that have to do with cloning a nigga? Huh? They could have just knocked niggas off and cloned them. So you telling me that they had the opportunity to clone Muammar Gaddafi and they was like, nah, we gonna say this for
Again,
Jamie Foxx.
Gaddafi was against
Right.
everything.
Right.
And was strictly for his people.
Right.
Again,
Right.
okay. And I'm not saying this is fact. Let's just throw a little simplicity in there, just a little normal person
This is
talk,
terrible, by the
okay?
way.
Just a normal person talk, right? Not no scientist or anything. But like,
Horrible.
okay, so you clone somebody, right? what if it's a situation like when you clone them, like
Uh,
they remember their memories and they remember shit, right? And so like after maybe a while, you just can't fucking this. It's like it doesn't.
so why
work.
he didn't clone
You know what I'm saying?
Cleopatra?
I'm just what?
Marilyn Monroe. John F. Kennedy. Okay, fuck that. John Amos. Nigga, we could have had two fathers from Good Times. Listen, what the fuck? Listen, why they didn't clone Jada Pinkett before she lost her hair? Huh? Shout out to Will Smith. Please don't slap me, brother. But this is the thing. What is you niggas saying? Huh? Why they what? Huh? Tupac, Biggie, fucking
They have a 3-pac and a 4-pac.
Cicely Tyson, nigga. Why Jamie Foxx? Why Gucci Mane? It could have been anybody, right? Why not 2 Monica Lewinsky's? We don't need more headhunters. Why Jamie Foxx?
You have to make more Bill Clintons then to balance it out. Because you can't just have too many.
I
Lewinsky's
just want to
run
know
around. You just can't have too
why
many.
you niggas swear, and I'm not talking about just you. You niggas swear that y'all motherfucking know something's going on with the government. So I'm just asking you niggas.
Oh, I didn't say I
to
swore
do
I know
what?
anything. Again, you're adding stuff to what you're adding stuff to what people are saying,
Listen.
and I never said that at
Listen.
all. I just said that there's a possibility.
To-
That's all it was.
to-
You're the one that's taking it to this whole extreme, and
To
it's just
do
wild to
what?
watch because it's like, damn.
I'm not
like-
just talking to you. To do what?
Like, but still,
They're
like,
cloning these motherfuckers to do what?
ugh.
Jamie Foxx being cloned. Okay, boom. I'm gonna stay with you. I'm walking with you. He cloned. Now where are we going from here? World domination? Is that the next thing? Why didn't clone Cosmo and Wonder?
Mm-mm.
Huh? Jimmy Neutron was right there.
Mm-mm.
Huh? Why Jamie Foxx? Why he gotta be the motherfucker? The nigga that made Law Abiding Citizens, huh? Boom. Okay. Well, if that's the case, why didn't they clone Gerard Butler? He was in the movie too. He made 300. He not good enough to be cloned. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Is you niggas insane? Are you well?
I know.
Is everything going to the top? You niggas is one egg short of an omelet.
No, it's
What the
minimum
fuck
2.
would they get out of cloning Jamie Foxx? That's all I want to know. And by they, I mean the they. Although we don't know who the they is, but y'all swear they cloned Jamie Foxx. So first off, tell me who the fuck the they is, and then tell me what the fuck do they want. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. I hate your dark skin. I hate the melanin in your background. I hate black pepper. Huh? Cause
That's
it's
about
black.
right. About right.
I fucking hate you niggas. You stupid motherfuckers. Just tell me. I'm listening. Listen, y'all got all day. Podcast right here, boom. Reaching me at RICKCODE. You know what I'm saying? On the motherfucking thing. Cause I don't know why you looking at me. It's motherfucking The Power Podcast, bitch. Episode motherfucking 97.
Yeah,
Yes,
remember this
sir.
time because last
Three-way
time we went for the fucking record of fucking
3
the
hours and
longest
37 minutes
fucking
later.
of the intro.
3 hours in. But we 3 episodes away from the honcho. I am the motherfucking Rick Cole.
It's your boy Dubs817.
It's the motherfucking man, the motherfucking myth, the motherfucking legend, the Chef Chad. We back up in here drinking on this BSB lemonade. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. That's his liquor company. If you don't know, you know what I mean. Get you some BSB support. Support the clones. You know what I mean.
He getting that clone money now.
Getting that clone money now. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to
Yo.
him. You know, but this shit is horrible. By the way, I mean just absolutely
Yeah.
the worst drink
Really?
The worst.
No,
Just
it's
terrible.
not worse than that one blue bottle shit that I had that one
Oh no,
time.
that's
That's the-
nothing beats the Soto. We not saying that.
Oh yeah,
It's-
that one was.
This is not a good drink.
Yeah.
Can I see that lemonade?
I don't know if it's the lemon.
I think it's the brown
This
sugar.
is terrible. This is as Charles Barkley would say. This is terrible. Like it's terrible. Shout out to Cleveland Brown. This shit is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like this is terrible. I'm gonna drink it because you made it, but this is terrible. I just want you to know.
Yeah, that's why I was
like,
drinking mine fast, nigga. Like I'm finna get
This
rid of
is
that,
fucking
hoe.
terrible.
Yeah.
Cinnamon flavors, caramel color.
Your last shit we had, great. This right here, terrible. BSB lemonade, worst suggestion they could have said.
Yeah. I was trying to trust them because they had it on the website. But
Ugh. That's terrible.
it's like
It's something.
like this is
It is
overpowering
something.
the
Yeah.
lemonade.
Yeah,
And normally,
it is something.
normally liquor don't do that. You mix it with the lemonade and shit.
It's like a
kinda-
brown sugar honey kick, and that shit tastes like ass cheeks, boy. But not in a good way, because ass cheeks taste good, but this does not. This is fucking terrible. Ugh. Well, no, we back.
Man, it's finally heating up.
We back. You know. Shout out to all the pairs and the clones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you what though, if you believe that these niggas is out here cloning niggas, I just want you to know that you are 2 short chromosomes short of being a full human being, and you should probably go get your check.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I got my appointment set up
Good.
from last week.
Because I just asked you
Yeah,
niggas.
turned
All I
out.
wanted to know is why. If you could just tell me that. I don't want to know nothing else. I'm not gonna mock you niggas anymore. Right? I just want to know why. If any one of you niggas want to pop out and tell me why they might clone these niggas, right? What was the purpose of making another Gucci Mane? Like, I'm not even against you no more. I just want to know, I just want to hear your logic. I want to know, what do you think they made a new Gucci Mane for? What what issue in the world was solved by them replicating Gucci Mane? By them making another Gucci Mane and disposing of the real Gucci Mane, what did they write? What was the ship they wrote? And also, if they
No
made another
idea.
Gucci Mane, why not make another Captain Kirk? That's all I'm saying. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., fucking Elvis. They got why Gucci? Why Gucci is where they put all the technology. Billions in research. to make a billions spent to make another Gucci Mane. Billions spent to replicate a nigga with an ice cream cone tattoo on his face.
He still got that hoe?
He just put a lightning bolt on it.
Oh.
Really?
Billions.
Wow.
Billions
He
spent.
put a lightning bolt through the ice cream cone?
I think so.
I thought it was already had like shit around it.
I can't remember. Billions spent.
I don't remember the last
Yeah.
time I seen Gucci.
My point.
They're
That's the
working, they're
nigga.
working on the next one.
That's the nigga they
They're
spent.
working on
That's
the
the
next
that's
one
the
now.
nigga they spent all their bread on. Why they didn't clone Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
Huh? 2 million vanillas would have made the world rock, right?
They already did that.
Well, they had the one.
Right. Which
Right.
was into the other one.
What happened to Whitney Houston? We didn't need 2 crackheads.
No? No?
She could still be with Bobby. The price of drugs might have even went lower. Who knows? Right?
Yeah. And she was one of the best voices ever.
Why they didn't clone? Why they didn't clone Noriega? Huh? No 2 Pablos?
Mm-mm.
I just want you niggas to use your head for more than a hat rack. That's all I'm saying. I want you niggas to stop letting your goddamn brain pan overheat. Goddamn it, just think for a motherfucking second. What the fuck would they do with this shit? What the fuck would they do with this shit? Just ask yourself, what the fuck would they do with this shit?
They can do a lot of things.
Where would this go? Who would they use it for? Huh?
Mhm.
2 Elon Musk? No. But 2 Gucci Mans? Yes.
Yeah.
So one of them is still in prison and the other one is free. It's called duality, people. You
What?
gotta recognize, you know.
What?
One of the Gucci Mans is still in jail. The other one is free.
Really?
Yeah, because they cloned them.
Interesting.
You know, they cloned them so they can rot. They can let the other Gucci man rot in prison. He
Oh.
deserved it. Yeah,
Is that one of the things?
obviously.
Oh.
Right? Obviously, right?
Oh. Interesting.
But no 2 Nelson Mandelas. Oh. Uh-uh.
Can't have that.
Uh.
None of that.
Right? They cloned Gucci Man, but they didn't clone Rallies. Now we got checkers. We gotta go get a big Buford. But thought you had to eat.
Hey.
You
do what
niggas
gotta
ought to
do.
wear the paper. You niggas need the sailboat hat.
That's all
They
it
didn't. They
takes.
didn't clone Rallies, but they gave us checkers. Now we got the big Buford, but we can't get the motherfucking
No, because we got Arby's.
no more small Buford.
Who has the beef?
I want you niggas to
So,
know
that's
that
just
you
how it
niggas need to motherfucking
saying.
check in. You need to check in, and they don't need to let you niggas back out. Just tell me why. That's all I'm asking for the motherfucking newspaper hat community is just tell me why they clone these niggas. That's all I want to know. I don't want to. I'm not arguing with you. You're right. They clone these niggas. For why? For why? For why? Just tell me for why. That's all I want to know.
Comments.
Comments, whatever you want. Just tell me for why. That's all I want to know. For why? They clone them. I believe you. For
That
why?
shit gonna be like.
We gonna be like, damn. We ain't never had that many comments before.
I just want to know from all you paper hat.
It's
niggas,
all gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here?
all you screw top head motherfuckers. Just tell me for why. Don't tell me nothing else for why. I just want to know why. God, that is a disgusting drink. Does this taste better without it or something?
Maybe we needed a
Did you take a shot of it?
No, we've had this before on here, like
And
3 times.
This is terrible, Chef Chad.
Like I
Terrible.
don't like I said earlier, like normally when you mix something with like lemonade,
Yeah.
it kind of like balance it out.
Yeah.
Like the brown sugar taste is like too strong.
It's
for
it's
the-
right there. Brown sugar cinnamon kicking the pants and it's let me see.
Well, maybe it's just the lemonade at the time then.
No, this is Jamie Foxx drink though. Y'all
If
go
you
get
said
Yeah,
it.
because
that-
normally like a lemonade will have like that real citrus.
Just don't mix it with
Like,
lemonade.
this one don't really.
It says it's from concentrate. So, and what you saying?
You
that
might as
we've
well
had
start
it on
pouring. You
before.
got two.
And this is only 60 proof.
You got 2 shot clock violations from the last episode.
I'm not finna take a shot of this.
I'm not telling you to. I'm just letting you know, nigga. Like, oh, you got the top.
No. The lemonade actually makes it horrible. The drink by itself is not that bad.
Right. Okay, so then it's
It's the lemonade that enhances the flavor of terrible.
Oh yeah, that's actually.
Right. You see what I'm saying? We could have just drunk this. Why take that off y'all website?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a no go.
It's
right
the
there.
lemonade that enhances it in a bad way. Cause the drink by itself is good. It's no, you can't do no shot like that, you bitch.
Hey.
That's the one that they put on their website. That lemonade.
No, it's just that bourbon and lemonade mixture.
Gotcha.
The drink.
Which is terrible. By the way, terrible.
Yeah, I don't think any brand of lemonade would have helped it out.
Interesting.
Shit. That was terrible. That was terrible too.
That's raspberry.
No, that's a terrible drink.
Is that brisk?
Yes. But that's a terrible drink, by the way. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible, terrible, terrible. Woo! What else we talking about, man?
Yeah, what
Because
else?
I'm off you clone niggas.
If you was a teacher, you was in school, right? Had to discipline a kid. They got up and they just started boxing you. What you doing?
I'm assuming this is coming from all of these videos we've seen with the teachers that, like, I don't know if y'all seen recently, but the teacher got maced for taking the student's cell phone. And it was a bunch of people on the motherfucking comments, you know, like, oh, the teacher did too much. And these teachers, somebody said the teacher was, air quote, and I quote, flexing they muscle because they took a cell phone from a student in class. They were flexing their muscles. Now, granted, the actual school policy says if you have your cell phone as a kid in class and you're using it unapproved, it will be confiscated. Now, I don't know what niggas think confiscated means. But where I'm from, confiscated means they take it, right? So, the teacher took the cell phone. They didn't say he did nothing inappropriate. They didn't say he was like slapping the little bitch. None of that. I just said he took the cell phone. Not like he went through her shit and did it. She had the phone out. He grabbed the bitch, took it. Boom. Okay, bow. She jumped up. Fucking, all right, give me back my phone. He said no. School policy. The bitch said, shh, maced him. Now, I don't know what school you went to, but the schools I went to, you can't fucking have mace. That's not a thing. Like, people were more upset about the nigga not giving back the phone than they were with the fact that some little bitch is walking around the school with mace. That's contraband. Skip.
Some wild shit, boy.
Skip. Now I understand what I'm saying, Skip. Listen, I'm from a small place, you know what I'm saying? Two blocks down from Athens, Georgia. You know what I'm saying, Skip? And listen, where I'm from, you know, we didn't have all of that. We didn't even have schools. We had one room, and they used to come through. Now, Skip, this is the thing. If it was me, Skip, I wouldn't have been in this scenario because I would have gave him the phone. And I understood that, right? But these new kids, Skip, I can't understand it. Skip. This is the thing, Skip. What's up with these kids, man? I can't get it, man. I don't get it. Skip, what are we doing, right? What are we doing, right? I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champ. Skip. I've never been involved in these scenarios. Skip. Come on, Skip. LeBron is the GOAT. But he would have gave up the cell phone, Skip. GOAT James would have gave up the cell phone, Skip. That's me.
Yeah, shit, wow, bro.
You know,
Like,
now.
So what happened to the student?
Oh, I hope she gets expelled. And I do mean I hope she gets fucking expelled. And the other thing was like it's a lot of people that was
did the teacher lose their job, or was that the other incident where the teacher lost their job?
I'm not sure of another incident. What do you mean?
I seen like 3 videos like in the last like week or so where like one teacher, I think it was from around here, where they was letting kids fight, and then another teacher got hit or some shit like that, and fucking they was like encouraging them like, hey, we just gonna let them do their thing, like. And then another teacher got in a fight with a student. Like, niggas out here wilding. Like, if a nigga walk in and shoot up the school, they'll definitely beat your ass, bro. Like,
Pretty much.
Well, the thing is with that, I'm very unclear, man. Like, help me out, man. I'm from like, bro. When I was coming up, bro, the most gangster nigga in the world at our school wouldn't hit a teacher. Help me if I'm wrong. I'm talking about niggas that would really go get busy.
mm-hmm.
Right after this, the bell ring, niggas get out. They on the block, Caprice Classic, Bubble Chevy, fucking pushing, fucking knocking niggas' heads off, fucking lighting shit up, robbing niggas, all that. I'm confused. Cause everybody was talking about it like how you said it. So like you gotta ask, did the teacher get fired? Did the teacher get fired? The bitch maced him for doing his job. They didn't say he like now don't get me wrong, they got all these narratives that they keep on pushing, right? They got to say, oh well, he should have been so aggressive. The only thing you saw in that video was a dude that tried to walk away from a young lady that was at school, and she said, "Give me my shit," right? And then my homie, I got a homie TC, and so he gets on there and he's talking about how the same teacher was involved in an incident previously, right? Guess what the incident previously was? He had took a student's cell phone. He was at his desk. The student came to his desk and tried to go in his desk to take the phone back. So, naturally, he didn't let the kid go through his desk to get the phone back. So the kid punched him in the face. Hard as a bitch, too.
That nigga been in 2 videos?
Yes.
Damn, I remember that shit.
Yes. He punched him in the face.
That nigga look bad as hell.
He punched him in the face. I'm talking about really clocked the fuck out that nigga, too. Like, not like he's like, it was like, oh shit, damn. Like, he had to get up and be like, God damn. Punched the shit out that teacher. And again, how dare y'all? You niggas got me out here taking up for a white man. It's y'all fucking fault. Keep y'all badass kids at the house. And that's how you feel. Why you not homeschooling these little fuckers? We know why.
Or teaching them niggas respect. Like
We know why. Cause you need that break. I'm not just talking, these niggas working from home. Yeah, they could be at the house. Yeah, they could. You niggas working from home now. Since the pandemic, we got a fucking wave of everybody working from home. Yeah, you at work, but niggas work from home now. We know that. Big work from home. It's not like an uncommon thing now. It's very common.
go on Indeed, nigga.
Right.
Work from home.
Right. You could literally go on Indeed and hit remote. They got a whole section for it now. They don't even
You could make 100,000 sitting at the crib.
sit at the
nigga.
crib. It's normal. Why you niggas not homeschooled? We know why.
And I know I've been looking recently, nigga.
Right. Because you hate these motherfucking kids. And you know this, right? The reality is, motherfuckers be blaming everything except the motherfucking corporate, nigga. Y'all horrible parents, right? This is the reality. And these are my peers, so I can say this, right? I'm 33, so, a lot of the people that's around me, they got kids that's 13 and 12, and these the fucking kids. Y'all are horrible parents. We turn out to be dog shit as parents. Why? Because we wanted to be everything that our parents weren't. And we wanted to do it different. Huh, Chef Chad? We wanted to, I'm never going to whoop my child. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
That's us. Skip. That's us, Skip. Yeah, we wanted to, I'm going to show them. I'm never going to whoop my child. I'm going to show them a different way to parent.
No.
Yeah. Skip.
Well, I'm just saying, not everybody went from that point of view.
No, I'm just saying
yeah,
that's what
general
people...
speaking, because I had a different view on that.
I don't put my hands on my kids. I don't whoop them niggas, but them niggas know what's up.
You ain't never whooped your kids?
1 or 2 times.
Oh, okay,
I done
so
popped
then you
my
have.
kids.
I've never have.
You never whooped your kids at all?
Swear to
I
God.
done pop,
Never
like
done.
I done popped a hand. I ain't never whooped my kids. Like I,
With a belt, you ain't never popped the belt out?
No.
Because they ain't never did that.
Not a hand, not a nothing.
Antoinette pulled out the belt once or twice, but
Right. So she's the whooper.
Once or twice.
Right,
And
no, I didn't say
that was
listen,
on some extreme
listen, see,
shit.
so when I say whooping, right, people take that to mean beating, right? Like when I was a kid, I didn't get
No, a whooping is a whooping, bro.
right,
Nigga know what a
whooping
beating
is.
is. Like
I didn't get whooped for nothing. Like I'm
Right,
not.
right.
I didn't come from that era, man. My grandma was born in 1926, man. My dad was born in 1958. Every whooping I got, I deserved, boy. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap with you. Every whooping I got, I deserved, boy. I remember I got a whooping. Yeah, man.
I got 2 whoopings
I
coming
knocked
up.
my fucking bedroom window out. Just bust the glass. Got mad.
3 whoopings.
Right.
One of them was a fight.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Whoopings. Right. When I got into a fight, I didn't get a whooping.
No, I'm
Actually.
talking about with my dad. Like me
Yeah.
and that nigga actually like went
Yeah,
toe to toe. Like,
no. So I ain't never had to go toe to toe, nothing like that. Like, don't get me wrong. Now, like, listen, and I know the difference, right? Because I actually was in a household where, you know, at one point, one of the households was excessively, you know, I'll just say excessive. I don't like to get into the whole trauma thing of this and third, but so I know the difference. You understand? I know the difference between okay, boom, like. My grandma never whooped me for nothing. Everything she whooped me for was some shit she explicitly had told me not to do several times before I got a whooping for it. I'm talking about some very easily avoidable shit. And I was just like, fuck that. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. Right?
I didn't get that many whoopings because I was good at covering my tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
so you
every
just,
now
right.
and then
So
it
you
was
was
a slip up and it was like, fuck.
right. That was it, right. And then that's what it was. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get a lot of whoopings like that. Like I probably got more than 3 whoopings and shit. Cause I was, you know, I was an active little nigga. But yeah, bro, nigga, I get it, bro. Y'all don't feel, you know, the need to. So you've never whooped your kids, and he's whooped them like once or twice. And let's just hope that y'all kids ain't in school punching teachers. Well, I'm gonna talk crazy to you niggas. I'm just say that right now. I'm putting it on the record. I'm gonna talk so reckless to you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
If you niggas, y'all better hide that shit from me. If I find out that y'all kids was up at the school, motherfucking cutting up a motherfucking rug, I'm telling you niggas right now.
Well, you ain't gotta
I'm
worry about that
talking-
on mine. Like,
I'm talking cash shit of the cash shit. Like, I'm gonna talk so greasy to you niggas. Like, I'm talking big greasy. I'm talking McGreasy. I'm talking Big Buford greasy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking greasy to you niggas. Greasy. Right? Cause it's the thing, man. I ain't no Bible nigga, but you spare the rod. When you spare the rod, you spoil the child. We know the rules. And it's not nothing like that, you know. Everybody always talking about like, oh yeah, whoopings and this and the third. Hey, look, the reality is that's a part of nature. Humans is the only group I've seen that try to intellectualize everything. We try to intellectualize everything. The most simple shit in the world, we try to intellectualize it. No, in nature, exhibited 100 times out of 100. Not 90 out of 100, not 80 out of 100, 100 times out of 100. You do, I do. You reach, I teach. 100 times out of 100. A wasp go fucking around at an ant's nest, colony swarming. Huh? A lion eating, hyenas come by. Think they finna take something? You getting ate. These the rules. A cub jumping around and shit, doing too much. You see that mama bear come by, whap! Grr. Hit him with some growl shit, little swap.
Yep.
Not enough to kill him.
Right.
Absolutely not enough to kill him.
But let you know that this is what it is.
And this is what it ain't.
Right.
Swap. Now, why the fuck these, as y'all call them, non-intellectual beings, right? These lesser intelligence beings, why the fuck they got it right?
Right. Correct.
But we always intellectual. So now it's not okay to whoop your child, right? Now it's other ways you could just reason with them. Cool.
I'm not saying reason with them, but like if you raise them right, they should.
No. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like all of
I
this,
don't agree with that.
all of that's there, bro. I was reasoned with. That's what I'm telling you. I got whoopings. I got punched in the chest. I'm a man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Puddin'. She'll motherfucking hit me in my chest if I did some crazy shit. Because
I got 4 because my mom did.
yeah,
Nigga, I walked in the crib one time.
Yeah.
And she didn't know where the fuck I was at. I opened
Yeah.
the door thinking I'm finna stroll in that bitch. Nigga, nope. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
right. Put them paws on you. Not again. I'm not talking about no abuse shit.
Right.
Before let's clarify, because you niggas love to. No, we're not talking about no abuse shit. I'm not talking about no excessive shit. I'm talking about some. I knew what I did was not the did that I was supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I did was wrong in my head. Whether I wanted the whooping or not. Don't get me wrong, because we didn't want no whoopings, of course. But we knew why.
Not to
Niggas acting like niggas was just getting beat. Now, don't get me wrong. If you was a victim of an abusive parent, they used to just, you come in and you pour some juice and you spill it, and they slapping you across your motherfucking face, that sound like abuse. Nobody beat my ass for that.
Right.
I waste some juice, they get mad.
Right.
Why you wasting shit? They gotta pay for that. I get it.
But
I didn't get my
that's-
ass kicked for that. I got my ass kicked because we trying to sneak bitches in.
Or sneak out
Right. I got my ass kicked because I was supposed to be home.
by 11 o'clock and you weren't. You can't.
And I was MIA. I know exactly why. I remember, bro. I beat a nigga ass in his house, bro. Shout out to Didi, bro. I'm bigger now, right? We talk about reasoning, bro. Like between the difference between getting a whooping and that shit, bro. I beat a nigga ass in his house, bro. Motherfucker put a hole in the nigga wall, bro. So a nigga had to. Motherfucker, I was finna go to jail, man. My dad had to come home and reason with the lady and told her he paid for the shit type shit. So I had to work all summer just to pay for the shit, bro. Ain't no whooping for that. Nigga, talk to me. Have I ever got a whooping for some shit? For sure. But I can think of a lot of shit I did that I probably should have got a whooping for that I did not. So this ain't no, just to be clear, this ain't no, oh yeah, I'm just promoting and yeah. But we seeing the results of you reasoning, motherfuckers. Now you got little motherfuckers that think they could go to school and tell a teacher what they feel and what the teacher gonna do. And then when the teacher don't do it, they feel
That shit ain't going down.
they in their rights
No.
to react to that. Now this is the thing. I'm not done living my life, and before I'm done living my life, I plan on being a teacher. I want to do that. I want to be a teacher. I'm telling y'all right now, before I get in that school system, if your kids put your hands on me, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking kids' face off. I shoot them. I'm gonna punch them so hard that they gonna think they on Johnny Bravo. I'm gonna knock they shit clean off they face. I'm not playing with you. Listen, shout out to my boy P. Mill. Word to P. Miller, Paul Miller. Boy, that nigga used to keep a hammer in his disc. That boy tell you, play with me. Can't keep no gun on the premise, but I can keep a hammer. Yeah, I use this for putting stuff up or taking shit down, if you catch my drift. Play with me. Come on. Yeah. You big, you bad. Do it. When they pick you up, I'll go to jail. Fuck it. I'll get out. Eventually. I ain't gonna kill you. So I know I ain't gonna do that long. I will slap the shit out of your kids.
The stomach or the throat, nigga. Like Bernie Mac said.
Bro, that was the rule, bro. In my house, shout out to Puddin', bro. I ain't get no bunch of whoopings. You do some crazy shit, bro, she gonna tell you hold your hands up. She gonna hit you in the stomach or the chest. And them shit used to hurt too, boy. She was good at it. I don't know how that motherfucker could punch so good, but she could punch like a motherfucker. Talk about some like this is when I'm a bigger nigga, like, cause when we got bigger, we got too big for whoopings. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't whoop us, she just punch us in the stomach. but not like excessively. Like one time, like she or like I remember one time a nigga had to like plank. One time I had to like do that. When you gotta stand on the wall and hold your arms out.
Yeah, when I was little, my dad used to be like, hold these books. And the nigga just standing there like this.
Yep.
Like
That type of shit. That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta whoop them. If whooping is against your code, if it's against your philosophy, if it's against your modus operandi of raising your kid, cool. What is your disciplinary actions though? Because that's what we witnessing.
Yeah, that's
We witnessing kids with no disciplinary action,
But
right?
you
So
have-
you don't whoop your kids, but what do?
So again, it went back to what you were saying earlier with the parents. They don't give a fuck about these kids, right? So there's an understanding. There's also been natural examples that have gone on that my son has been around that he has witnessed of how I have to handle a certain situation,
Right.
Meaning other men in person
Right.
or in other locations.
So he just seen you beat a nigga ass.
Not physically, it hasn't get to that point,
He
but
seen you punk a bitch nigga.
there's many of times.
Okay.
Okay. When it comes
He
to certain
seen you
things.
dumping and punking monkeys.
The story that I talked about with the
Don't
the
live in your crib
570.
with a bunch of junkies.
Right.
Ain't nothing dunking. Celebrate.
So right. So besides that, and when he was in the second grade, had a little situation where kid was picking on him. Right. He came home, shirt was ripped. Of course, mom goes into mom mode. She's tripping. She's ready to go whoop everybody
She's
at the
ready to
school.
go fuck a kid
Right.
up.
Right. Okay.
And
but
that's another thing. Real
So
quick.
then-
Because I ain't got no kids yet, but I'm telling you right now, if you got a child and they bully my child, I'm going to come and talk to you.
So
And if they keep on bullying my child, I'm going to bully you.
so
Because after I beat your ass, I'm pretty sure your child going to get the message. If your daddy can't save you, you better stop. Because I'll beat your daddy ass every time you touch my son.
right.
Is that what that's the household y'all want to live in? Cool. Hit him. I'll be by your house at 5 o'clock, sir. Hit him. Sure, do it. He come home scuffed up. Yo, you going to work scuffed up. And I'm willing to take it as far as it can go. I'm one of them.
So, so of course mom goes into mom mode or whatever. She's talking about doing all this. She finds out from him that he been, talking shit in class or whatever.
I don't want to drink too much of this. I want to save it because I can't get it again. Some good shit. I'm listening.
She talks to me about it or whatever, and she's like, well, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to walk him home from school. And I was like, no, don't do that because you're setting a role now upon him amongst these other kids or whatever. Doesn't need no escort.
Right.
I was like, if you want to go down there, you better go down there, but he better not see you. You follow him home, but you better be in these fucking bushes if you need to, literally, but don't let him see you.
Right.
And, okay, so, boom. I'm at work. She's
talking
on the
about
phone.
Mama, right?
Huh?
You talking about the mama being in the bush?
Yes.
Okay.
So she literally is now in the bushes, right?
Okay.
Fucking he's coming down. It's about 7 or 8 kids. The kid that was picking on him has an older brother also. Mind you, the night before we had the story. They put your hands, they touch you in any way of go down. We're fucking them up. Went over shit, whatever. She's in the bushes. She's on the phone with me, and she's like, "Hold on." Kid, the same kid, jumps on his back. He takes him, throws him down, gets on top of him, starts hitting him. The older brother comes over, pulls his fucking shirt to where he gets up, turns around, pushes him, hits him, he drops. That's when mom jumps out and is like, "Hey!" And then all the kids disperse. He gets up, the other kid's still, on the ground trying to get up or whatever. The brother's sitting there like, "Ah." they run off or whatever. Turns out they stay in the apartments. Fucking, she goes and knocks on the door to fucking deal with the situation. Parents are not there or whatever. Nothing was ever solved after that. Never, he was never fucked with again. But my point to her is that's an example of nature doing its thing. Let that shit happen. Okay, regardless of how it turned out in his favor. But you gotta let sometimes that shit happen because how else is he gonna learn? There is no other way sometimes when it comes to experience.
Look,
So
but look, we dealing with bro. Like I got a friend, bro, and she called me. That's what I had told y'all about when the time when I had to we had to miss the shit because I had to these young niggas, bro. These niggas out here, bro. They pulling up motherfucking cribs and we want to fight your daughter and they got motherfuckers with them like, yeah, we'll beat your ass too.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Me and my mom had a situation like that.
yeah,
Shit.
bro. And it's like, bro,
Fucking remember we was
when the
beefing with
fuck-
like Jacob Suarez and Chad Matthews and all them niggas. Them niggas, I'm sitting outside, me and Como, you know what I'm saying? And them niggas walk by and they looking at me and shit. And I'm like, what's up? Them niggas keep walking, but they hit a block where they could loop back around where Andrea and Kim McKissick and shit used to stay. They could loop back around right there. So I go in the crib. I'm not really dressed for this shit, so I'll go change clothes. I'm moving different, so my mama like, what's
you had
up?
on like a business suit or something?
No, like I had on like
Say you
I had
wasn't
on like
dressed.
pants and fucking and a shirt. Like I'm like, nigga, let me go get a little bit more comfortable. Let me
So
throw
what,
me
you
some
got
shorts.
butt naked?
No, nigga, let me put some shorts on. Let me put on another shirt, nigga. Like
Oh, I
I
be-
think we had just came from somewhere, so
I
I
beat
had.
niggas' asses in all types of attire.
But it was like 5 niggas.
Oh.
So I go back in the crib, I change clothes, I'm moving different. My mama like, what's up? I'm like, man, these niggas probably fit to try to jump me. So, nigga, my mom go in her room. She changed clothes. And she come out with me like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when they loop back around, hey, if y'all niggas gonna try to jump them, y'all gonna have to fight me too. It's gonna be one-on-one or it ain't gonna be nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And me and that nigga got the one-on-one in.
Right.
And then a couple days later, that nigga Marquise whooped one of his homies at school. Like, it all worked out in the favor, you know what I'm saying? Like, but just showing you how parents arrive with you, you know what I'm saying? If they doing it right.
But see, they supposed to do stuff like that, right? Like, so I'm not saying like, okay, there's no, you know, odd situations, right? Like Rose understands odd situations. You know what I'm saying? Rose ain't. I'm not. Rose is not confused about odd situations. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about the children, right? We talking about how you need to raise your kids, right? And these kids, I'm seeing them in Rose.
Well, those
Rose-
situations kind of help you develop like a respect level.
Yeah.
where
Of
you
course.
wouldn't-
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. These kids, they not respecting their parents. They not respecting nobody. Rose is disappointed in the culture. That's what I'm saying. Rose is Ricky Rose is disappointed in family. What happened to community? Right? We used to build things. Right? Now we just tear it down. Rose ain't impressed. Huh? Listen.
That nigga been hitting that Dick Gregory, huh? Like, huh?
you don't know shit,
Uh,
huh?
Man.
Why you asked me to come on here? I
huh?
ain't come here to listen to you.
Huh? Listen.
That's one of my favorite
Rose,
niggas, bro.
listen. Rose, listen.
Because he always got the
Rose
fucking the juice.
is not. I'm not impressed. Rose ain't impressed, bro. This is the thing, bro. When we talking about the parents and these kids and shit, the era we done got to is like I said, everybody acting like everything their parents did was wrong. So now they like, oh yeah, like this, that, and the third. And again, y'all don't whoop y'all kids that much. You don't whoop your kids maybe twice. You don't whoop your kids maybe once.
It wasn't even
Never.
a whooping. It was a pop.
Never. We've definitely established where if you definitely want to go cross that boundary, we are right there on the other side ready for it. I've let him know because he's going to be turning 15. And sometimes when we get into our fucking little talks about school that some things he don't share about or whatever,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to da-da-da-da, sometimes, okay, so if we're chit-chatting, right? I'm trying to question him about assignments or whatever, but then he wants to get that little, and you know, everybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
And I'll check his ass, like, yo, before you fucking come at me like this, you know, whatever the case may be that I'm feeling at that time, let's not do that because you know what this is going to lead to, and it's not going to be in your
this
outcome.
ain't what you want.
Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Cub.
It ain't like we
Okay.
pussy, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, right,
But you
but
fist to
again,
respect what we saying,
right, and
and
then-
what we say is law, nigga.
Right,
Like you
right.
fist to do.
Right. But at the same time, you still have a voice. Still communicate with me and tell me, but you need to check that fucking tone. Come at me a little bit different. But then that's already established. So for us, it's like, okay,
So your wife did all the whooping.
no, she's never touched him. Never
So
touched
y'all
him.
never whoop y'all kids.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever. I put that fucking on whatever fucking anybody feels that they feel is granted to fucking.
When they was young, you gave them a little pop.
No.
You never gave them a pop.
I mean, we wrestled and fucking, I throw their ass around, you know, playing around and shit. Fucking,
But
they, we're fighting, we're sparring,
you ain't
but.
never had to cut that out.
Mm-mm,
You ain't never done none of it.
mm-mm. It's always the voice.
You
It's
always
the voice.
just been like,
It's
hey.
the voice, yes. And
Okay.
our shit and
That's different.
how we work, they fucking, well, and I think this is just natural, but as they've gotten older, they test mom a little bit more because mother is the nurturer. That's the ultimate caring. But if I get home, like Zay'll try to pull some shit when I'm at work, knowing that I don't fuck with me when I'm at work because I got to focus on what I'm doing. Okay. I need to get home safe. I don't want to fuck up anything. Okay. But if I got to get home and I hear some shit, or if I get a look at my phone, I got a message from mom because you didn't want to go to bed on time, or you didn't turn in your phone because you already fucked up and did this, then tomorrow when I see you, because you know I'm going to pick you up from school and take you to school. So, but again, I don't lead in arguments either or consequences of things at the beginning of school because I don't want to send him into that type
Fuck
of
up his
yeah.
day.
So I don't never address anything before he goes to school. It's always after when I pick him up.
Right.
It's always, hey, how are you? How was your day? Is there anything that's going on? Blah blah blah. Then I'll give it a little 5-minute where it's a guy just quietness, and then I'll hey. Okay, so X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 because it gives him time to think, gives me time to think, instead of just reacting off of just emotion and just anger.
Right.
And maybe something that pissed me off from work, I don't want to bring into that.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So that's how I try to address that situation. But again, there has been situations where it let be known we don't do this, but if you do something to where you want to put your hands on your mother or you fucking want to get crazy out of nowhere for some god awful reason, these hands will be ready for you at any given moment. And you know,
Right.
there's a
So
clear
you're-
understanding to where that boundary will never be crossed from what we're seeing and
you
what's
got-
betrayed.
So you got eminent domain and
But then at school, right? Everybody that we've talked to that he's encountered at school, when it came to all his teachers over all these years, they've always said that he's been the most respectful out of all of them in the class. He doesn't give them shit. Now, of course, they say he is a kid, and of course, sometimes you gotta get on to him about certain
they
things,
gonna
but
do
that's
kid shit.
normal. So
yeah,
I
but
get-
we know that. We
right,
know that.
right. But that's
so I'm not talking about kids being kids. You know what I'm saying?
no. But I'm just saying that's
I'm
the
talking
only
about-
thing. But I don't.
I'm talking
have that
about
issue.
kids acting like grown-ups. That's what we're seeing.
And I think that just boils back down to the home, the training, the home training, and then what's going on and what they see and what's being
these
portrayed
kids-
because
these
they watch
kids-
everything you do.
So from a parent standpoint, if I could leave you niggas with anything, I want you niggas to understand that in anything, you know, nothing is perfect, right? And
Correct.
so a lot of these kids are getting this because they when I was coming up, teachers and parents were allies. But now it's seeming like parents is adversaries to teachers.
Yeah.
So it's like what they doing at that school and this, that, and the third. And it's like, oh, I wish they would. I'm going to fuck one. And it's like, so the kids is coming up like, oh, well, my mama said fuck you. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all coming back to the kids are being trained to be crash dummies, basically. Because, like I said, the teacher better than me. Look, you spray some mace in my eyes, I'm choke slamming. The dude didn't even do nothing. Like, he just was like, leave me alone. Like, he was mad. You could tell he was visibly mad. But he still was like, so he's clearly a good teacher because he's better than me. Because, yeah, your kids throw something at me, I'm throwing something back. Your kids come up to my desk and tell me they want their cell phone back because I confiscated it. And then they want to reach in my desk. And then they punch me. They going through my desk. We gonna see if that wrestling shit real.
Power bomb.
Power motherfucking bomb.
Hey.
You thought because I was Mr. Johnson. You thought.
See, that's why I think the pandemic.
I'm gonna put your kids in a torture rack.
They put them all on blast.
You gonna see me on a video like Lex Luger in that motherfucker. Fucking around. You gonna see me in that bitch, and I'm gonna be folding your motherfucking kid, and you gonna have to come and see me, bitch. Next parent teacher conference, you might well schedule that bitch in the ring, cause I'm gonna put your kids in a torture rack, and I'm gonna be waiting on you to come. I'm waiting. I know you didn't like it. Sure, pull up. Now you in a torture rack. You and your kids, birds of a feather fly together. Now both of y'all know what it's like in the walls of Jericho.
Just to catch this sweet champion.
You finna catch it. I'll put both of y'all in the walls of Jericho. You and your kid. Both of y'all get it. Both of y'all. Oh, my mama. All both of y'all. All up. Your daddy come, he get out work. Now it's 3 of y'all in the walls of Jericho.
See if you live up to this pedigree.
I put all y'all in the sharpshooter.
Man.
Figure 4 leg lock. Be me and you. Ain't no roast to grab. Ref can't break it up. Only way you getting out of this is when your shit snap.
Ugh.
Figure 4 leg lock. I gotta do it. I'm talking, I remember. Lock it up. I'ma lock it up.
You gotta grab the leg.
You hear me?
Twist around.
Twist around.
Fall on the ground.
Fall
Grab
in.
the
Lock in. We locked in. Up and down. Ah! Yeah, bro, you put these niggas in a leg lock, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and get you a fucking. You fuck around and get you a motherfucking early casket doing this shit. Like I say, bro, y'all not doing y'all kids no services, bro. Y'all not doing y'all kids no favors with all this extra shit y'all doing. Only thing y'all doing is turning them niggas into some Ross Clydes. Yeah.
Crash test dummies.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm no bumper clot, but your kid get to playing with me in the wrong scenario. Meet Jamaica.
Yeah, I remember some niggas tried to jump my brother one time, and we was like a couple miles away from the crib, you know what I'm saying? We had our own spot, and it was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They trying to jump me, you know what I'm saying? And my mom in the background getting all hyped up and shit. And everybody in the crib was like, hey, let's round up and let's go,
Let's
nigga.
squad up.
We went prepared if they had some extra shit, but we pulled up before they did. They pull up, they see us all outside waiting for them. Them niggas, one of them instantly started talking shit. This nigga Yono walk up to him, don't say nothing. All the other ones take off running. Nigga, so now we chasing them niggas down, bro. One nigga got his phone took, the other nigga got his chain snatched, and we like, hey, y'all niggas not getting this shit back. until these niggas get they one-on-one. Y'all niggas try to do this jumping shit. This shit ain't going down, bro. Like, young niggas, bro, they just don't.
They don't know.
They not prepared. They just be doing
R.I.P.
shit just to
Yona,
do
by
it.
the way, man.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. to my nigga, man.
R.I.P. to Yona, man. But yeah, no, these niggas is like I say, man, it's completely up to y'all. Y'all could do it however y'all want. But you know, I'ma slap the fuck out your kids. I'm telling you right now, I don't have no problem slapping the fuck out your kids. I will slap the literal fuck out of your kids. Like, them niggas will have a black and blue face for weeks. I'm talking about open hand, full extension, LeBron cock back in 08. Slap the fuck out your kids.
And I'm gonna be there like D Wade throwing
You hear
alley-oop,
me?
nigga.
You hear me? We will be right there, slapping the fuck out of your kids. My nigga Doug's gonna be on the camera like this, and they gonna see me. LeBron cock back. 08, 09. Wataya on your motherfucking kid face, man. I will do it. I'm telling you right, I will do it. I will do it. I have no qualms with doing it. Somebody gotta teach me. It'll be my honor. Because see, I love your kids more than you do, is what it's gonna seem like. Because I'm gonna teach them.
You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn to motherfucking day. I'm gonna teach them. I'm not doing this because I get enjoyment out of beating this shit out of kids. No, I'm doing this because somebody need to teach your son that no, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And I got the dumbest prizes of all. I'm gonna slap the silly out of nigga. And I'm ambidextrous. Yeah. Yeah.
Ludicrous.
You hear me? Right. Yeah.
I'm
Equal-
ambidextrous.
equal-
I slap hoes with both hands.
Equal opportunity. You know what I mean? Yo. I actually learned that type of shit. This type of shit I'm talking about growing up. Like, yeah, man, I'm a girl. But like, yeah, listen, I used to be in there with Thorman Price, man. Yeah, I learned how to both of these hands work. I'm not a just this. I can hit you just jabs. Or I could give you hooks. Yes. I come back, I cock back. Yes, and they swing the same way, brother. Both of them swing the same way, brother. I might put them together. Give your boy a Macaulay Culkin. Yeah. It just hit you. Yeah.
I was like,
And you know what that's gonna be? That's a result of you always leaving them home alone. I like it. Absolutely. I'm not impartial. Now, I might not slap the shit out your daughter. Cause I'm not a monster. But I will defend myself. I slap the shit out your son. But I might defend myself against your daughter. You mace me, I don't know. You've impaired my vision. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to subdue the threat with the little vision I got. And that might include a spine buster. Who knows? A little people's elbow. Who knows? You might catch me in the 7-Eleven parking lot. I might have to do it.
Nigga run from gas pump to gas
Yeah.
pump and be like, ugh.
Might have to go gas pump to gas pump on your daughter. I don't know. It all depends. I know one thing. If you taught them to love life, then they might not be in this scenario. Cause y'all act like y'all don't love life. and the parents teaching the kids the same thing as them and this, that, and the third. And again, that don't mean you gotta beat the shit out your kids. I don't subscribe to that at all. I don't believe in parents overly whooping their kids at all. I don't think that everything requires you to whoop a kid because we are intellectuals, so we do have, unlike those other animals that I spoke on, the ability to comprehend outside of those repercussions, right? Because we have that mental component. Sometimes being disappointed in your child hurts more than whooping them. So I understand that, but under no circumstances should it ever be that that's not a repercussion, because that's a repercussion when they go outside. So even though Chef Chad doesn't whoop his kids and Dubs doesn't whoop his kids, they also know that if need be, I will fuck you up. If the need be. I don't really see a need, but if the need came, I've already told you I will fuck you up because that's important. You could tell from that girl's actions that she doesn't get that, right? Because I didn't give you my phone and now you mace me. Baby, that could have resulted in me knocking your motherfucking head off like a Pez dispenser. Did you not consider that?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to you ain't gonna be able to hold a job when you get older, because if a nigga can't teach
You hear me?
you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be able to function. Just imagine if your boss tell
You hear me?
some shit. Yeah.
You hear me? Bro, the way you did that, willy-nilly, the way that kid said, give me my phone, nigga, and he said no, and then you try to go on his desk and he wouldn't let you, so you punched him. You can tell these kids, they don't know what repercussions are. They don't know what repercussions are.
You come fucking with me, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
It's gonna be some furniture moving in this motherfucker. They don't know what repercussions are. You could tell. They think they could get with. They let me know that your daddy ain't showed you nothing. Look, my daddy ain't have to whoop me. I knew I ain't want to fuck with my daddy. Like, he used to do little shit. You know, we used to like play basketball or baseball or something, and then I hit the ball, then he hit the ball, and I go, God damn, he hit that bitch for. You know, little shit like that let you know, like, okay, if I was to try this nigga, this'll probably not go. Like, he could probably do this.
Yeah.
And it's over for me. If he get like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, okay, I don't want these problems. Like, not like, you know what I'm saying? We like, you know what I'm saying? He'll wrestle with you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I don't know, like, again, he never threw me against no wall, no shit like that, but like, we used to wrestle and he'll just be like, gotcha. And like, ain't no ungotcha. Like, that's it. It's over. To the point, you know, y'all just playing. Boy, you don't want to see what this like. You hear me? I know for a fact I don't want to see what this like. I could tell. And from that, the assumption becomes, cause that's your daddy, it's like, okay, but like these grown men, like, okay, I'm not finna, you see what I'm saying? So you could tell that boy don't understand grown man strength. Nobody never taught it to him. You could tell.
Yeah.
Cause niggas know. Young nigga, when I was a young nigga, we knew what grown man strength meant. And it's a difference. To anybody out there that don't believe me, that don't understand. I mean, when not on no fucking weight bench, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about you get under the bench and you bench press 225 10 times. No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about when that nigga motherfucking take that wrench and he motherfucking hit that bolt and he motherfucking and then he pull that bitch off and you understand what the real torque was involved in there. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about when that nigga moved that motherfucking couch by himself. That shit. When he picked that bitch up and he move that hoe over here, or he pick that bitch back up and he move it over there. I'm talking about that shit. I don't know what it is. I mean, I understand the biology behind it. It's just basically, everybody physically, at a certain period of time, you exude different levels of testosterone and stuff like that you previously didn't, right? And young niggas don't exude, right? You got pubescent testosterone. You ain't got that every day.
And it's still trying to find its way.
Right.
It's still
You
fluctuating.
got that
every
grown
day.
man strength. You got that old man strength.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That old man that did. Bro, this testosterone been coursing in my veins for 30 years.
This nigga 65 and he out here putting in that
You
work.
hear me? This testosterone been coursing in my veins for 50 years. This shit that make niggas. Yeah, I done had that circulating in my system for the last 50 years. You can't replicate that. That ain't got nothing to do with weights. Cause if me niggas out here, they don't be lifting a thing. Or turn your motherfucking head around. Easy as a peel your cap back blue. Easy as a. You think it's a Steven Seagal movie where these niggas, yeah. Where these niggas do that, man? Yeah. Niggas know. If you a young nigga, you don't know, man, go find you an OG, man. Arm wrestle with that nigga. You understand? I'm talking about a nigga with the mechanic hands. Go catch you one of them niggas and see if it's all it cracked up to be. See if you think you strong, go see.
Go fuck with a 45 or a 50-year-old
Right.
nigga that's skinny and think you finna get over on this nigga cause you bigger.
Right.
This nigga finna work your ass over.
Bro,
my nigga.
that shit different, man. And that's the only thing that thing tell me, man. That what tell me. That's why I know y'all ain't raising y'all kid, cause that little nigga don't know what grown man strength is. That little nigga didn't even understand. You punch that man, that nigga get on your little ass, bro. There ain't enough kids in that class to get him up off of you.
No.
This the reason why they need 4 and 5 police officers to subdue one subject. Don't get me wrong. They overdo it sometimes. But don't get me wrong. There's some niggas out here. It's hard to stop a nigga.
We hit him with the taser and he didn't.
It's niggas out here. And it's hard to stop a nigga. It's hard to stop them. Once they get started, it's like the juggernaut. It's hard to stop that nigga. I'm talking to what happens with an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object, goddammit. It's hard to stop a nigga. It is. That's the truth. That grown man strength is something different. But when we was young, we knew what grown man strength was. You niggas must obviously ain't be raising y'all kids, bro. Y'all ain't putting them around grown men where they seeing them do grown men shit. We used to watch them niggas, bro. I watched my daddy motherfucker put a transmission in, and that nigga held the transmission on his stomach. Nigga didn't use no jack. He had the bitch on his stomach, bolting in a torque converter. I was there. Grown man strength. I watched the nigga pick the transmission up with his hands. Nigga had some chains and picked the bitch up and moved it. I ain't saying he threw the bitch in the air or nothing, but you gotta understand the transmission is like 350 pounds, something like that. He moved the bitch to where he wanted it to be. I ain't saying, like I said, I ain't saying the nigga Goku or nothing. He throw the bitch up in the air or nothing like that, but 350 pounds, pick it up. 6 inches off the ground and move the bitch. With some chains, swaying 350, he can move it. That different than you up in the gym and you lifting what you lift. Cause see, niggas don't understand that it's a different set of muscle fibers.
Yep.
It's a different set of tendon exercise. It's a different set of
Full body movement.
right. It's a
range of movement.
You hear me? Right. It's a different set of things,
Yep.
but this is something different.
It's like when people lift weights and they talk about how they be going like this, and realistically, for you to get stronger, you can stay with that weight and just do it slower. And it builds up the fibers and all that other shit.
Right.
Before you know it, you're just like, what the fuck just
Right.
happened? Like,
Right.
as in just strength-wise in
Right.
anything, and you'll be
Right.
like, whoa.
Right. It
So-
might not, but it might not make you bigger, but
Right,
it's gonna make you
right.
stronger.
Right.
And that's what grown man, because as you get, like, niggas just be using it every day, especially depending on what they doing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
A farmer, for example,
Right.
if you
Farmers
out there,
and
you
right,
tilling,
right.
you moving shit.
And my daddy be up at 3 a.m. cutting the grass.
Cutting grass.
You might see him. You might
That
see
in
him.
general.
You might see him flip the push mower over to fix something and flip
Oh,
it back.
right,
You
right,
see what I'm saying?
right,
Like
right.
this is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like every day, like he
Right,
always
right.
been that type. Like he drive trucks. He was flipping big. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the move, like the change of tire. Like that's what he like. See what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like that nigga there was strong as a bitch.
Right.
Like he's still strong, comparably speaking. He not strong, of course. He's like in his 60s now, but you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was strong as a bitch. I ain't gonna even hold you. So when I was coming up, I already knew, bro. Like again, like I was saying, bro. I'm watching this nigga move transmissions and shit, bro. Like that nigga was not a nigga I was finna try. I try a lot of things, not him. I try a lot of things.
Try me.
No, I'm good. Appreciate the opportunity.
I was in class, and this is right before I got accepted to go to the tournament, right? And so I'm feeling myself, and I did all this other shit. I'm one of the people in class that we sparring against. That's no big deal. I call it the instructor. I want you.
Right.
I was like, you gonna put on the chest protector thing? He was like,
No.
nah. I was like, all right, let's go. He's like, you gonna put your helmet on? I'm like, yeah, let's go. He's like, are you? No. And I'm like, okay.
What kind of what was you-
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Okay.
So, but he did Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo, and Kempo. So anyway, and I'm, at stance, and I fucking start trying to move around, see what he's gonna do, and he's just kind of looking at me. And I decided to fucking come in and with a spinning kick, and fucking he just raises up his shit. Wow! My ass went poof, slid against the floor and was like, and I've been hit many of times. Never felt that type of hit at
Right.
that moment. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
So I'm
what I'm
like,
saying, 'cause you
oh
be used
shit,
to-
this is a lot different.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I play, or not play, but I fight against other people my age, maybe a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the hits the hardest hit that I've taken
Right.
was nothing
it wasn't
remotely
even knocking on the door. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
Like-
it wasn't even. I guarantee you, probably wasn't in full force, obviously,
Of course.
but my ass flew, and because I'm little, it felt like I was flying forever.
Right.
And
Right.
then
Right.
everybody's just like,
Felt like an anime move. I mean,
Yeah.
anime flick. Right.
right.
Right. You was in that bitch like.
I was like,
goddamn,
oh, that's.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like you can obviously tell that these kids, they dad is obviously not in their life, and they ain't got no male figures around. Cause it's certain shit niggas just wouldn't try. Cause we had male figures around. Like I had male figures. Like I had my uncles and shit. Like I knew. That's what I'm saying. Like I knew I wasn't on a grown nigga level. Like not like just talking. Like I knew for a fact that I don't want to upset this man. I knew for a fact that I don't want to see what that be like.
That's crazy. Cause like for me, like growing up, like a lot of niggas either didn't have a dad or they had a stepdad. You know what I'm saying? And like now, for the most part, like, well, I'm not even gonna say for the most part, but you know what I'm saying? It's a
It's
lot of
clear.
like biological fathers that's
It's clear.
at the crib right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
they
Like,
are, but it's clear that they're not doing man shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that the fathers aren't present. I'm saying like my dad was around, like he drove trucks and shit though. But even though he wasn't like, I remember niggas like Bebe, Mr. Jake, Mr. Allen. These are all old niggas, but these niggas used to work on cars and tractors and my uncle Big Frank and like you see what I'm saying? Like I'm from where niggas men was men.
So it wasn't just my dad. Like I knew men were not to be treated like they were my equal because I was not equal to them.
Stay in your place.
It was, you see what I'm saying? And
Know your role
right,
and shut your mouth.
And from the women's standpoint, I had women like my grandma, my aunties, and then of course all the community surrounding people. And my grandma taught me to respect women and to treat, you know what I'm saying, everybody with respect. And so outside of the physical eminence, it was the respect because I knew, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want nothing to come back to my grandma that I wasn't behaving the right way. You understand? What, thought you said I had 2 shots?
Oh, I thought you was trying to catch me
Yeah,
slipping.
Yeah. That I wasn't behaving the right way, you know, or something like that. There was the threat of disappointment, right?
Mhm.
On one end. And then on the other end, it was the threat of physicality. Just
Right.
knowing. It was like my stepdad, Nick, and like, and you be helping them with shit as a kid, and it'd be like, golly, niggas like Ed and shit used to come by, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Trisha, you know what I'm saying? He used to pick me up on his arm. I used to hang on his arm. He used to make a muscle and pick me up. You see what I'm saying? Like, so from a kid, I'm knowing. You see what I'm saying? Like just on some cute, like that's why I say you could tell you're not interactive. Now I don't know, like fuck you up shit, just like little shit like that. Like he used to put me on his arm and pick me up. And I'm hanging on his arm. And he just like muscle, lift, like, and it's like, golly, look how big his arms is. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get big like that. Little shit like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I knew. This nigga just picked me up. And all he was doing was making a muscle. He wasn't even doing nothing. He was just literally, I was hanging on his arm and he was just still like, fuck I'm supposed to do with that?
Yeah, because as soon as that nigga cocked that bitch back.
You hear me? Fuck I'm supposed to do with that? I'm talking about like he just be, you know what I'm saying? He just picking me up. Mark Kahiri used to work at the grain elevator. Big ass hands, big ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas were, this, you see what I'm saying? These were, I wasn't just around, it wasn't just, you see what I'm saying? Like, I was around men. I was around men that were men. So it was never a question if I felt like, even when I got older, it's like, me and my dad will wrestle or something. And like I said, it's like, you know, I'm 14, 15, not no crazy shit. You know, just play for like, I still play with my daddy. Like, to this day, I still sit on my daddy's lap. I still do certain shit, but not like on no shit like that. I'm saying just to fuck with him because he hated when I do it. But I still do it. But even still, like, you know, and he'll push me up off of him, like, get the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, I try to like sit on his lap and kiss him on the jaw. He hate that shit, but you can still, yeah.
Don't blame him.
Right.
Fuck off me. What's wrong with you?
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass nigga with a beard and shit, but you can still feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When he,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like even still, it's like get the, and it's still like, yo, okay, he still got a little juice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He walk by my dad and I'll be like,
yeah.
try to give him a little nudge.
Right.
He'll move a little bit. Nigga, get your bitch ass
right,
off
and
me,
he's
nigga.
still boom, and it's still like that, and it's still like that. It's like, damn, nigga, when you gonna fall off? It is still like that.
Muscle memory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's still like that. So it's like, bruh, and I'm 33 now. Imagine what it was like when I was 15. was damn near 18 years ago. Imagine what it was like 20 years ago. When he was in his 40s. You see what I'm saying? Like, now nigga, he getting older, he got rotator cuff issues and you know what I'm saying, little shit like that. Boy.
I know how to work around it, nigga. If I
Right.
hit you at this angle, if I dip down a little bit,
Right.
boom, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy was the first nigga I seen dunk. First nigga I seen do a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't have that in their life. Like, you could tell niggas not being the nigga no more. Like, it's clear because if they was, motherfuckers wouldn't be operating like that. Like, again, and he ain't have to beat me or nothing like that. He ain't have to, you know what I'm saying, whoop my ass all day or nothing like that. It was just a little simple shit. Me and him wrestling. And I think I got him. And he let me get him. And then,
Reverse.
right, when he decide, okay, enough of you winning. It's over. And not only that is it over, I can't move anymore. I can't get up. I can't do anything. I can tell right now, if he wanted to do anything he wanted to do, there's nothing I could do about it. I would not like it, and I would not have an option. Clearly. But again, no crazy shit. I'm talking about just something simple like you wrestling and then he just pop. And now the mom's just and you like nope. Not happening. Nothing. Nothing. Cause my dad was a little stocky nigga, like, you know, like not no real buff nigga, but like he always had like a little, you know what I'm saying, meat on him. He's like 225, 235, some shit like that, 5'11", some shit like that. So it's like, you know, yeah, what none of that. But these niggas ain't learning nothing, bro. It's clear they not learning nothing. It's unfortunate because I would hate for them to have to learn it with me.
Or a nigga like us, like, nigga, you gonna fuck around.
It's unfortunate. So I would advise you to teach your kids something. Start wrestling with y'all kids, man. Start. Like I said, if you don't whoop them, okay, I get it. It's a personal preference. Some people don't like it, right? Repercussions and shit should be taught in any scenario, nonetheless. And
Definitely.
and there needs to be a level of physicality to it. So if you don't whoop them, like Chef Chad say, he wrestle with his kids and shit all the time. So they still know he don't whoop me, but they still know it's not the same. It wouldn't work. That little shit I did on Gerard would not fly here. It wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't fly here. Like, kid, they wrestle and shit. Oh, yeah, I fuck with yo. And then, like, you know, you hear the strong, it's, oh, yeah, this, that, third, we playing pick it up, run it. I'm dragging niggas and shit in the third, go in the house. And it's a nigga that can literally move my whole existence with no more than a hand wave. And I just got done picking up running. I just outside juking. I drug niggas to the touchdown, all of that. It's a nigga right there that can just move me.
Nigga collected all them stones and
You
was
hear
like,
me? Right. He could move me with as simple as a wrist flick.
Right.
It's over. It's nothing. Crazy scenario, but it's the truth. You know, crazy as shit.
Yeah, that nigga Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? You seen how that nigga.
You hear me?
Very little movement. Just,
Very little movement. Cause the old, like I said, in addition to being old nigga strong, they got old nigga experience. So I'm gonna work smarter, not harder. I ain't gotta do all
neutralize
that. Yeah.
the subject as soon as
Right.
possible.
I ain't gotta move you like this, that, and the third. I know if I grab you right here, you done. My dad knew pressure points and all of that shit. So it's like, okay. I give up like in a matter of seconds. And that's what I'm saying. That's when I was older. So it wasn't even like I'm talking about I'm a kid. I'm talking about when I'm like 15, 16, I'm in the gym. I'm working out. I play football. I'm a defensive. I'm a linebacker. A defensive end. All this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm deadlifting 405, and I rep 225 12 times easy, and okay.
better remember where you came from, nigga.
Right. You hear me? It's just still okay, man. I give up. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing. What you got? Like a Maxwell thing going on right now or something?
What?
Feel like you fortunate to have you, girl. The fro with the look up Maxwell. You gonna see what's that.
I'm trying to remember the video.
I'm not seeing it. You talking about the goatee? Because if you're talking about hair, that first one would probably be the closest, but it's not as long. Did you see that picture?
Oh, not old Maxwell.
The smirk?
Dude, that nigga still got the fro?
Yeah, he just grew it back.
You got the braids now.
He had a fade before? I thought he always had the...
No, remember he had the box.
Oh, that nigga got the layover fro, bro. Like...
You see, turn to your side. You see what I'm saying?
With the curls, I see.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what you got a Maxwell thing going on?
The curls.
There's curls, and you got curls
Yeah.
similar in how it is outside. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, with the sideburns and all of that, with the little goatee patch. Cause you ain't got the lineup, so you got like the sideburns, and that's why I was like that.
He ain't as big, of course, but I'm just
He had the fade, then he grew his fro back.
I ain't seen that nigga in a minute.
And when he came back on BET, and he had the he had the box.
Speaking of singers, y'all seen niggas going crazy over
That's how he look, man.
Janelle Monáe showing her titties?
Oh yeah, so
the
so
video.
so what's
Praise
up?
God.
What's up? Yeah. You seen that? You know,
That's one of my celebrity crushes right there.
Hey man,
I
like,
seen,
she said y'all gonna see titties for the next 15 years. I'm just trying to figure out what's up with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think, because everybody was like tripping out on it, they was like,
but she been showing her titties for a long time.
well, yeah, but like, you know, everybody was tripping out because, you know, she the suit woman. You know what I'm saying? She's the pantsuit, always elegant, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, I'm personally of the belief that I'm like, yes, she's elegant, and yes, she's refined, but the duality of black people is being able to be both. And that's what I love about us. We don't have to be one or the other, right? We are elegant and we are refined, but then we're also, you know what I mean? We're also, you know, we're also ratchet.
Yeah, everybody
And-
got a little bit of.
ratchet in them, as Boosie would say. You know what I'm saying?
You seen the video, right?
Yeah, she was coming out some water, right?
No, oh, she was on stage with this one. It was like, I guess it was like a party, and she did like a surprise performance, and like she was performing her song, and then out of nowhere, she was just like, and then put it down real quick. But everybody was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe!"
Right.
Like, nigga, what?
That's
Like,
what I'm
nigga, you
saying.
can see her titties through almost every dress that she wear at like award shows and all that shit. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so with that right there, man, like I said, I feel like people always trying to be so serious. And it's like, again, man, like, black people are refined. We are able to code switch at a moment's notice. We can articulate ourselves in a boardroom and go right outside to Oak Cliff and cop us an eighth with a nigga that don't know nothing about nothing. Right? Like, we've done this forever. So Janelle Monáe is just that extension. Like, she's nothing more than black personified. Like, she's able to be regal and go to these shows and get Grammy Awards and stuff like that. But at the crux of it, she's still a black girl that is from a black place that knows black people. So I'm not shocked about her throwing her titties up or something like that. I mean, it's not even like it's one of them things where, you know, I want to say this the right way. When we talking about, you know, these celebrities and things like that, I feel like people put people into a box too fast.
mm-hmm.
And so because she did a certain thing, niggas feel like they know her. And it's like, bro, you don't know these people. I was telling that nigga the other day, you know. They're like, why y'all always talk about people y'all will never be with, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, bro, the only thing stopping me from fucking a celebrity is meeting them. Because they just women.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, the Serenas of the world, the Nia Longs of the world, all this and the third. At the crux of it, they're just women. And I mean that in no derogatory way. She's just a normal woman. Like, they get frisky sometimes. Sometimes they get, you know what I'm saying? So you got situations where people are highly, you know what I'm saying, freaky or whatever. Then other times they're highly reserved and, you know, because I don't think people understand the scenario, but even a astrophysicist get his dick sucked. Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
You understand what
You
I'm
think
saying?
this nigga just going home being a nerd?
Right,
nigga?
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even an astrophysicist get his dick sucked. Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. So her being like a outspoken or out loud person or something like that, not really that shocking. Like, bitches go to New Orleans and show their titties all the time. Literally,
Mm-hmm.
it's the tradition.
Throw some beads on
Right.
that bitch.
Right. Literally, it's the shout out to Rich Boy. That was cold. Literally, it's the tradition, right? So, who knows what her motivation was? Why is it always like some
Yeah, it might have just been spur of the moment.
right?
Nigga,
Like, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it always some think piece or something like that? And it's like people just living life. Like, she was at a show. She might have been feeling the vibe. She might have been feeling the way. Maybe she was off a beam. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But whatever reason, that's what she wanted to do, bro. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with, like niggas write, like, dissertations and shit, and it's like, bro, she just showed her titties, bro. Like, bitches show their titties all the time. Like, that one motherfucker you follow with, like, 25 followers or some shit, one night she just might be feeling her way in it. You know what I'm saying? And she might not post her whole titty, right? She might just do, like, her hole in her titty. You know how the bitches be, they be like, with the big titties and they be holding them. It's like, you know, shit happens. Like, it's not that crazy, like, type shit. Like, niggas acting like it's some, oh, it's the end of the world. Like, no, nigga, it's just Janelle Monáe, bro. Like, it's not, it's not like Kamala Harris jumped on this bitch and popped the titties out. Then I'd be like, yo, is she done with her presidentialness? Is that, like, what she got going on? Like, you know, even though she seemed like she was on some drugs the other day.
Who?
Kamala. I don't know if you seen that video. Yeah, I'm legitimate, nigga. I'm distinguished now. Hey, booby. Yeah. Yeah.
I just gotta
no
show
idea.
up. Friday Night Lights.
Come on, man.
Even if you never seen Friday Night Lights, it was on a Big
Right.
Crit album.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Booby
that's what I'm
Miles?
calling. Booby Miles.
Yeah.
Big Crit was here.
Ah.
Yeah, that what was it? Hometown. I'm distinguished now. Hey, Booby, you didn't live. I ain't gotta live. All I do is just show up.
I don't remember that.
In my hometown, city, means so much. That's like the most perfect song ever. It's crazy he made that bitch like off the rip. Like, that nigga gonna go down in my book as one of the greats. I'm
Yeah.
talking top 10.
He
Fuck
in my
with-
top 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck what a nigga heard. Fuck what a nigga said. Like, you know, shout out if you listening, Crit, which, you know, I know everybody be tuning in. Yeah, I want to give a nigga his flowers. Definitely one of them, man. Top 10 for sure. Top 5 possibly. You mean? Because 5 is, you know, it's hard, you know.
He in my top 5.
I mean, no, I'm saying for
I'm
but like,
just
but
being
like,
able to produce
it's
your
just-
own shit.
as
to
big
be
as
able to-
a music fan I am, so top 5 get kind of between the Big L's and the Jiggers and the Waynes and the Pox and the Biggies. That's 5 right there, you know, and that's just off the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not including the MJGs and the you know, and again, so like I said, I can evaluate it for sure. He possibly still could make it, but you know, he's top 10 on anybody's list. If he not, then you know, what are you measuring? I want to know, because at that point, what are you measuring? Like, what's your measurement where he not? You know, lyrics. What you like measuring? Vibes. What you measuring? Like, musical. Like, what you measuring? What are you measuring to where he can't crack your top 10? Like, I know it's a lot of niggas, but how many niggas is Big Crit? Like you say, big lyricist, big beat maker, big engineer, big. That's what first drew to. I was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? That first project that Crit was here, he did the whole project. That's what astounded me. Everything. Not just the lyrics, not just the beat. He engineered it, mixed and mastered it, all of it. One-stop shop. He did it all. From a laptop and an MPC. Imagine making Crit was here. And you did it all. And not only that, the name of the album was Crit Was Here. And that's the one that made you. That's the one that got you to where you are. And it was just simply an album to say, hey, I've been doing this shit for a while. And I'm tired of doing this shit. And nobody not recognizing it. So I just want y'all to know Crit was here. And that was the one that popped. When you was like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you was like, hey, I'm done with this shit. Even on home, you know what I'm saying, hometown, he like, you know what I'm saying? Can you even imagine driving for studio and they ain't even paying half of what you asking? Like, you know. But Janelle Monáe, I feel like everybody got like these super think pieces. Everybody want to be like so intellectual, so this and it's like, bro, can y'all live a little? Niggas die so much. Like, niggas die so much, bro. Can y'all live a little? I'm begging y'all to live a little. Niggas die so much, bro.
Take some risk, nigga.
Live no, like
Do
fuck,
something,
take some
bro.
risks, you know. Do something though, like even if like it's something like she could say, hey, I remember that time I was doing that one show and I like pulled my titties out. Cause you're not gonna look this young forever. We're not gonna be this glorious forever. We know the rules. We know the rules.
One day you here.
Next day you gone. And we know the rules, bro. We know this shit come to an end, bro. Her titties ain't gonna always sit like that. She not gonna always be that vivacious and curvaceous. It's gonna come a point when it's just wrinkles and sagginess, and so she wanna show her perky, perfect titties off, cause they is perky and perfect, right? I can't knock her. I'm not gonna judge her. Like, I think getting older is just understanding. Right? We used to, when we was younger, be like, oh, she on some hoe shit. This, that, and the third. Getting older is just realizing, bro, just do whatever. This shit coming to an end, cuz.
Sometimes you just gotta live in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
This shit coming to an end, cuz. Getting older is just understanding whatever you doing, I salute that. Because this shit coming to an end. You're not gonna be able to go to the club forever. You're not gonna be able to go out forever. You're not gonna be able to do things that you want to do forever, right? At one point, right, you're gonna become too rigid and etc. Your bones don't support it. Your mental don't support it. Hell, your stomach don't support it. It's like, so whatever it is that you're doing, I salute that.
Yeah, you don't want to get old and then be like, damn, I wish I could.
I wish I could have. That's what I'm saying. That's what getting older is. At my big age, there ain't nothing I'm particularly saying no to besides getting pegged. Gotta throw that out there. Besides getting pegged, it ain't particularly nothing I'm saying no to. You know what I mean? Like, because this shit ends, bro. Niggas like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, and it's like, bro, like, yeah, I go to the club and shit, yeah, because there'll come a time when I can't go to the club and shit. There'll come a time when all you can do is sit at the house and try to feel okay. That time coming sooner than we think. So yes, I want to travel. I want to fuck outside. I want to fucking do shots off a bitch. I want to do whatever it is that I could think of, because there comes a time, in the words of Rose, when all that nice shit disappear. And it's coming. I feel like everybody in a rush to be old so bad. All this prudish shit, all of this, this and that, all these think pieces, bro. Live a little, cause niggas die a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The time coming, man, and it's coming quick. I remember being 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 and wondering what it'd be like to be an adult. And now, as a 33-year-old man about to be 34, I sit up here and go, damn, where does the time go? The time coming. And it's coming so fast.
Yeah.
August, I'll be here 34 years around the sun, bro. 34 years. I can still remember being a kid. I can still remember my mind. I'm talking about remembering what I was thinking about. I can still remember I could taste the air still. And just wondering what it would be like to be an adult. I can still remember both of them. As a 33-year-old, you see what I'm saying? Like, I can remember when I used to sit here, same body, same person, and wonder, what would it be like to be grown? I can still remember it. And now you fast forward and you about to be 34. And you can still remember when you wondered what it was like to be grown. Time going so fast, bro. This shit going so fast, bro. That's why I want to do everything we ever could think of. That's why I never miss a nothing that we think of. That's why I'm there for everything that we plan. Cause time going so fast. And this shit is over in a blink of an eye.
At any moment, like it could be.
So why not, Janelle? Sure, look, I'm for it. Post your pussy next, baby. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, all this shit that we be doing and saying, it don't matter. Who gives a fuck? Social media, you know, the chicks that's on OnlyFans, this, that, and the third. And it's like, bro, time will come when all that nice shit disappears. We won't remember none of this shit, and none of this shit won't matter. Janelle posted her titties. Okay, cool, boom. In 50 years, what would that matter to society?
Not a damn thing.
You see what I'm saying?
It probably-
Live a little.
It probably didn't matter to her the next day or
It didn't
right
matter,
after
right.
she did it. Like,
It didn't matter to her the next day. Live a little. Cause this shit'll be over, and once it's over, it's just over. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about how Janelle Monáe was at this one show and pulled her shirt up. Now when the island of Pompeii was desiccated by the Mount Vesuvius. Now when the Hadron Collider is still motherfucking crushing atoms and discovering the Higgs bosons. What Janelle Monáe did will be of no consequence in the next 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. Why we always living like this shit matter? This shit don't matter. I don't mean it in no disrespectful way, but we don't matter.
yeah, we just a blip.
We just a blip in the time existence. Don't get me wrong. That don't mean you can't make no discoveries. That don't mean that you can't do something that is wrote about in the history books. But the reality is, we don't matter. Whatever you want to do, just do it. So what? She showed her titties at a show. Okay. You're not finna remember that in 10 years. You're not gonna care in 10 years. And in 30 years,
Niggas not gonna care next week. Like,
in 30 years, it's not gonna matter at all. I'm about to be 34. In 30 years, I'll be 64. You think I'm gonna give a fuck what Janelle Monáe did 35 years ago? This shit don't matter. Live a little. Do whatever it is you want to do. I don't particularly like bitches with BBLs, but if that's what you want, do it. It does not matter. Do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, it ain't going to mean nothing. Now, of course, people going to have their opinions, and I'm an opinionated person, and I say what I'm going to say, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I get it. But the reality is, it does not matter. My opinion didn't matter. What you did didn't matter. None of that. Even if a nigga a murderer and you murder people, it don't matter. It matters to us in a society, don't get me wrong. In the grand scheme of things, talk about inconsequential. Amongst the Caligulas, Chef Chad, the Caligulas of the world, and the Achilles of olden times, the Genghis Khans of generations, the Muammar Gaddafis and the Saddam Husseins,
Hitler.
the Hitlers of the King Leopold. What's murder? Oh, you was a prolific serial killer. You killed 10 people. Cool. In the grand scheme of things, Chef Chad, it's nothing. It's not even a blip. It's a ink blot of a speck that was created on a ballpoint pen to the fucking reality of the humanity. Because all the people I just said, them people that we know about, was murder always a thing? For sure. Cain killed Abel. What does it matter? After Cain killed Abel, by the way, Eve, Adam had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Cain killed one of them. That made 3 people. We had 8 billion people now. What did it matter? What did it matter? That was 3 people. We had 8 billion now. What did it matter? It meant nothing. To nothing. To nothing. It didn't mean anything.
Free the nips, man.
Right. If that's what you want to do, look, do it. If you want to post your titties, I'm going to watch. Because in 30 years, we won't none of us remember. It won't even matter. At that point, we'll have more detrimental stuff that we worried about. High cholesterol, and blood pressure. If I'm predisposed to diabetes and all this extra shit, it won't matter. I'm not finna write no damn think piece on no damn Janelle Monáe. The
I
fuck?
think it was I don't know how it did.
Nope. What the fuck?
Where did that whole chip from?
Gotta be the ashtray.
Oh,
Damn, I'm too damn strong. A damn grown man strength. Catching up with me. The Janelle Monáes of the world, the if you want to be the librarian of the world, that's cool too. It's all up to you. All I'm saying is, no matter what you do, at the end of the day, it don't matter. So, I'm not a carefree individual. I'm a free-flowing individual that understands that at the end of the day, it does not matter.
yeah. And she been letting niggas know for the longest, like, nigga, I just want to be free, nigga.
Right.
I don't really give a
But
fuck about
the reality
none of the other
is,
shit.
even if she didn't, it does not matter. Nothing matters for real.
Yeah, because you can't control what somebody else do.
Well, we
Or
can't
how they want to live or anything like that. Like
we
shit.
can't control anything.
Everybody got free will.
But it does not matter. That's the point. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't. And I know we don't like to accept that, or we don't like to hear that.
as humans because we are who we are and we are so self-absorbed and important. But even something like global warming, it matters to us. Does it matter to the earth? No. If global warming fucking took everybody out on the planet right now, what would happen to the earth? Fucking nothing. It will still exist. It will still, like, we don't matter. The earth will be fine. We won't. The earth doesn't care. We will. And that's something that's macro. Janelle Monáe, in the grand scheme of global warming, what does her showing her titties mean? Zero. That's what I mean. It doesn't matter if you don't get it. We worried about global warming and Janelle Monáe showing her titties. Yeah, let's level those out.
Niggas was mad. Like, bro. What?
Bro, everybody was upset. Like, you supposed to be, and you always in the suits and this, that. It's like, bro, she showed her titties. The bitch didn't kill nobody on camera.
You didn't think she had titties under them suits, nigga?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
You didn't think she was a woman under them suits? Now, of course, she identifies as non-binary, so that's they and them. But you didn't think they had titties up under them suits? It doesn't matter. This they, them, all that shit, look, you want to be transsexual, you want to be pansexual, bisexual, heterosexual, homosexual, it doesn't matter. We're just blips. Do whatever it is you think you want to do. We mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's unfortunate because we feel so self-important, but the reality is we mean nothing to nothing. We mean absolutely zero. To everything we mean zero. Zero, zilch, nada. Nothing.
Yeah. You can look at the niggas that was at the top of they shit. Like Jordan, niggas say he was the greatest basketball player ever. Like, nigga, now that nigga is just shoes. Like,
It's just shoes. That's something recent. You talk about the top of the top. You think about people like Mansa Musa, supposedly the richest man who ever lived. It mean nothing.
niggas don't even really know about that shit now.
It means nothing to nobody. You make no decisions based on what Mansa Musa might have thought. You make zero decisions based on what Mansa Musa might have thought, Chef Chad. When the last time you was about to do some shit, Chef Chad, and you thought, what would Mansa Musa think about this?
Hell yeah, like, nigga, I'm trying to get to this bag, man. What would that nigga do? Like,
What would Mansa Musa do? When the last time you thought about that? It means nothing. Nothing means nothing. So do whatever it is that make you happy. I don't shit on OnlyFans bitches. I don't shit on bitches. I don't like BBL bodies, but I don't shit on them bitches because, look, in the grand scheme of things, we all mean nothing. I don't need a dick extension, but if I wanted one, I'd get one. Because it means nothing. In the grand scheme of life, Chef Chad, it means nothing.
Just pulling out everything out the bag. Just
Because it means nothing. Nothing means nothing.
all of everything that what you saying and what we outraged about fucking 100, 200 years ago, this shit would have been unconscionable. It used to be a crime for a bitch to have walk outside and show her ankles. It means nothing. Now we at the point where bitches got OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how times change. Because it means nothing. And 15 years from now, it might be a bitch can't post anything that don't show this, that, or third. And a burqa is the only way a bitch can wear her hair. Who knows? The reality is it means nothing to the point that we don't know. Because it means nothing. We can't speak on it because it means nothing. Janelle Monáe is no different than Pam Grier. At the time, what Pam Grier was doing was
Changing the game.
changing the game. And now what Pam Grier does or did is commonplace. Pam Grier was showing her titties for media consumption. Now that's an everyday commodity.
Some of the best titties of all time.
Right.
Man.
But it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. You think she walk around regretting that she showed her titties? No, because at this point, Pam Grier is in her 70s. And them times are far behind her. And the only thing that you regret in life is what you didn't do. Never what you did. All the I wish I had us. That's what matters. And if you got a wish I had of, do it. Because I wish I had of, it's all that matters. Because niggas die a lot. No day is promised to you. You could literally die tomorrow. We could literally die tonight. It'd be unfortunate, but it's true.
Mm-hmm. And life goes on.
And life will go on. Nobody will stop. Nothing will stop. Chase will keep being Chase. Wells Fargo will keep being Wells Fargo.
Your people gonna grieve for a minute, but then they gonna
Go on. Because nothing matters. Nothing matters. Word to motherfucking D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill. Nothing matters.
real shit, man.
So imagine me being upset about Janelle Monáe showing her titties. Get your shit off, baby. In the next 10 years, it'll all be over. You don't want to see Meryl Streep titties now. I didn't want to see Cicely Tyson titties ever. But this shit is a blink. And it's crazy. Because I never understood what older niggas used to be saying until I started getting older. And I started to understand that we don't change, just time. You still feel the same way you felt when you was 15. You probably still feel like you could do the same things. Your body won't let you. But your mind says, I'm still that same young nigga having things. I'm still that same young nigga that used to be. I'm still that same young nigga.
Yeah, I remember. I tried to take off just like, nigga, nope. Nigga,
Right.
ankles was like, hey, bro. Like,
No, thank you. But your body, your mind says, yo. And when you're 65, them old niggas told me you still feel the same way. That's what sucks. Because you still feel the same way. Your body just won't do it. Because nothing matters. We all just a conscious being. And everything is consciousness. And everything that we perceive is what it is. Show your titties. Fuck the bitch that you thought you wasn't gonna fuck. Do all of it, bro. Because when you can't, you can't. And no one ever wonders about what they did. When you dying, the only thing you wonder about is what you didn't. When you're about to die, you don't care if you was a hoe or not. You care if you did what you wanted to do. Suck as many dicks as you want. Fuck as many bitches as you want. Fuck as many littlest niggas as you want. Fuck as at least amount of niggas that you want. Oh, you got a super violation, by the way, but you know.
yeah.
But you know, it's all good. It's just not doing its thing. But it's funny that you drank one because we don't go and break it up. You know what I mean? Because that's the sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Some episodes be this, that, and the third. Some episodes be other, you know? But the reality is, just live, man. That's all I can encourage you niggas to do. You don't regret nothing that you did. You only regret what you didn't do. Just live. You would take a little piece of that right there out on the way out, just for your boy. I just want, you know.
I did the first one. I'm good. Thank you.
I know, just a
Nope.
little piece.
No.
I don't want you to do a lot.
Nope. Nope.
Just the same amount.
Nope. I appreciate it.
Not even for the kid.
No,
I'm
because
the
you know,
kid that I'm the
I'm
kid that
good.
did.
Thank you.
I know,
Stop peer
but
pressure.
you're not
No.
drinking.
No.
Just for
Nope.
the kids. That
How much longer you got?
Until I feel comfortable.
I know, and I just wanted you to take a little piece.
No, thank you. I already do going against by what I said already by
Right. Just taste.
teasing you by. So
I
I'm
know,
good.
and that's why I just want you to do it.
No.
Because you
No.
only listen,
No.
Chef Chad. You
No.
only regret what you didn't do.
I taste it. I know exactly what it tastes like.
And
So I
that's-
know exactly what it tastes like. So there is no regret.
But maybe it changed.
No, fuck off.
Chad.
What are you talking about?
For the kid that did, not the kid that did. Just give me
Ready?
a little smidge.
Y'all ready?
For sure. But for the kid that did. And this is some shit I can't get back.
I know. I'm aware.
So I wanted you to have just a
I'm
smidge.
good. Appreciate it.
Just a scoop.
Appreciate it.
Just a pooch.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just pour you a little pooch. Just not nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing. I would never do you like that because I respect your wishes. You know what I'm saying? Look, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Just something like that, Chef.
Yep.
Do that for your boy.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
Chef Chad,
I'm listening.
will you do that for me?
Ready?
Will you do that for me?
Shut.
Will you do that for me, Chef Chad?
Ready?
I'm finna do a whole thing.
Cool.
I just want you to do a little pooch just to taste it. No, because I want you to be the final verdict on it.
Okay.
Because you haven't been
It's great.
drinking. No, I know. You haven't been drinking anything, and then you got to rank it, okay?
I already did. 8.5. Remember we talked about this?
No. I'm talking about compared to the other ones.
We did 8.5.
Yeah, you said 8.5 as far as the drinking scale. So I'm saying, where do you put it on the list?
Oh, it's up there. It's
Remember, compared to
Number 3.
number 3?
Number 3. I'm sticking with my number 1, fucking Soledad.
Soledad's still number 1 for you.
Yep.
What you think? Right. Because he said number 3. That's crazy. I fuck with it because it's some good shit. But it's only, but y'all wouldn't understand it, but because it's 1800. But That's
That's
right
definitely
here.
one of the better
This
1800s
is This
that
is
I've
never.
ever
This
had.
is something.
That's the
I
best
don't-
1800. That's the best 1800 I've
81s,
ever
like-
had.
Yeah, I don't think.
So-
I don't think that in the States that they make it the same because this is different. This is totally. I swear. Listen, you got to go to Aruba or somewhere to get this right here. But that right there, man.
I knew 1800 had a Blanco and a Reposado, but I didn't
Yeah,
even
you know,
know they had.
they got a Anejo, but I promise you.
Let's
the,
see on the next one. Let's see what the American
States,
one.
Yeah, the
talking about.
American Anejo is not that.
I never had it.
It's not that. It's not even close. It's not even close. And this was only $60. But if I'm imagining right, in American, this would be like $250. Because this is really, you taste it, it's got the vanilla, it's got the caramel, there's no burn. It's a literal sipper's drink. It's a literal tequila. Like, this is the type of drink. Like, we know when you be on the movies and they always like fix you a drink, but they be like, they put this much in there and they be like, why do you always? That's why. Because when I drank that shit, I was like, I get it. Like, you don't need, and it give you a straight buzz immediately. Like, it's nothing to it. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's different. Like, this Anejo and that Anejo, them two different Anejos. I'm not even gonna cap. And Three Amigos, shout out to Three Amigos, because they always good. But Anejo to Anejo,
Those two different colors.
that's a totally different Anejo. And it's not that color in American. It's not. Like, this is some totally different shit. Like, this is normally what the color of Anejos is here. This shit was aged clearly. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is clear. But it's similar, like Chef Chad said, to that shit you bought from Jamaica, that white Hennessy. Like, Hennessy, terrible. But that white Hennessy,
Bussin'.
delicioso, as my homegirl Dora would say. You know what I mean? But, yo, in the end, in the interim, it's been episode, you know what I'm saying, 97, Poor Podcast. And if we can leave y'all with anything, bro, live. I want you niggas to live because it does not matter. Do
Tell my
what-
niggas that be living it up.
Listen, right. Do whatever
Shout out
it
to
is
Ja Rule.
that it is that you want to do. Listen, if you a down low nigga, come out. If you a bitch that want to fuck a nigga and you haven't, shoot your shot. If you a nigga that wanted to quit your job and start a fucking sculpting business, do it. Cause it doesn't matter. Whatever we do right now is only what we wanted to do right now. It doesn't affect the earth. It doesn't affect the timeline. It doesn't affect anything except how you felt about it. So live a little because niggas die a lot. That was the realest shit Drake ever said. Live a little because niggas die a lot.
Yeah. I think niggas be scared to like risk it.
Live a little because niggas die a lot. Whatever it is, do it. Cause niggas die every day, B.
Yeah. And if you started something, don't give up on it too early. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers it up, man.
Cheers. It's Mother's Day
I
weekend.
love all you niggas, man. Shout out to mothers. You know what I'm
Let's shout
saying?
out to the mothers that's still here
Yeah.
holding it down. Let's shout out to the mothers that's not here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all played a vital role in y'all kids' life. You know, but
Ain't gonna do it for me. Live a little, bro. Chef Chad, niggas die a lot. This.
I got you.
Just take a little reset. I fuck with that. I'm gonna fuck with you still. It's been episode 97 of the Poor Podcast. I want you niggas to make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Live a little because niggas die a lot.
And as always, make sure you
Pull up.
pull up. Rick Code, Dubs A17, the motherfucking man, the motherfucking MILF, that motherfucker, Chef motherfucking Chad. Can't tie that nigga down with 100 strings. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch.
Yes, sir.